This podcast is part of Another Happy Studios,
the home of podcasts with passion. Hello everyone, just before we get started here today, we just wanted to quickly mention up top that Another Happy Studios is launching a brand new podcast this Wednesday.
That is right, we did all the work and we're going to take all the credit also, aren't we, Nathan?
Okay, great. Lawrence is in the mood to do silly little bits, it seems.
just one silly little bit. We can now proceed by telling people what the show is.
Okay, great. It's not from us. Actually, we have pretty much nothing to do with it, really. We are really just the distributors, I guess. Yeah. In a way, it's just part of Another Happy Studios. It actually comes from our very own Pierce, the sheriff in the Discord, along with Melina and Ari, who have put together a podcast called The Fishing Trip Files. Lawrence, what the fuck is this all about?
The Fishing Trip Files is a Gavin and Stacey rewatch podcast, in the same way that Still Got Legs is a rewatch podcast for Doctor Who. They are going to be going through every single episode of Gavin and Stacey, talking about all the silly little bits and probably explaining a lot of British in-jokes as well.
Beautiful. I cannot wait. I've actually already listened to the first episode, and it is good fun indeed. Where can people find this podcast, Lawrence?
Probably on every podcasting place available, and also the YouTube.
Which YouTube?
Our YouTube.
Yeah! Find it. Listen to it. Or I'll kill you!
We'll both kill you!
Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who rewatch podcast brought to you by Another Happy Studios. More like last Christmas, I gave you my fart. Hello everyone, welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who rewatch podcast in the world. There are no others that exist. That's it. That's all I'm fucking doing. The bit is over. My name is Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by my wonderful companion as we go on this fantastic journey through time and space and rewatch all of Doctor Who. Hello, Lawrence.
Hello. I just want to say on your intro quickly, right? Yeah. It makes it funnier that for before we started recording, for 5 or so minutes, you were tinkering around, and I heard you time out the theme song. You were obviously plotting it through in your head, and it makes it funnier that the grand reveal of it was just I gave you my fart.
It's a good reveal.
I liked it.
I don't know what you're implying by that, quite frankly.
It was funny. I liked it a lot. Oh. Did you ask me how I was? I'm sure you said.
I don't know. What? I don't know, and I don't care.
Wait.
Hey everyone, it's day 2 of Podageddon. All right, yeah. We're losing our minds already. Okay, if you forgot or missed it last week, what's happening is we're banking these like fuck and recording a whole lot in a quick succession because Lawrence is having a baby or some shit, so he's gonna need to take some time away. So again, as many done as we can in a short amount of time. Yeah,
we're shotgunning, and boy does it feel really, really good and cool.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it's real healthy on the mind.
Yeah. Nothing beats talking about Doctor Who for like a solid 3 hours every single day. Yeah. Nathan, what are we talking about this week, please?
We're talking about Season 8, Episode 13, or Season 9, Episode 0, I don't fucking know. And Episode 117 of Still Got Legs and Doctor Who. Yeah. It is not Death in Heaven, which is what I have written down. It is, in fact, Last Christmas, written by Stephen Moffat, directed by Paul Wilmshurst. That is in a different order every single week that I fucking read it out. But hey, keeps things fresh, I guess.
It keeps it fresh and interesting. My favourite aspect of you reading that out is you typically just always have last week's episode title.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy that. That's a nice little consistent thing, I think.
Anyway, what do you think of Last Christmas?
I
gave you my fart.
Well, you did give me your fart. But not this Christmas. No, I was fartless this Christmas.
We haven't had this Christmas yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well... There's time to fart still, I guess.
There you go.
I like this. I think I had a good time with this. I think I wouldn't say this is anything incredible. I think there are certain scenes and certain ideas and stuff that are really fucking interesting. I think it ties up Clara and Danny really nicely. I think I think this episode has one of my favorite Doctor Who endings of all time, episode endings, right? I really fucking enjoyed this, like, massively at the end. And I also kind of respect the fact that they went, like, fuck it, we're finally putting, like, the actual Santa Claus in a Doctor Who Christmas special, and it's the one that you'd be hard-pressed to show your kids, because of the amount of times they're like, he's not really real, though, is he? Big time. So, yeah, I respect it. What do you think?
I think you should genuinely kill yourself. This is the greatest episode of Doctor Who of all time. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
This is a certified banger if there ever was one. Okay?
You've been getting frivolously.
This is amazing. What are you talking about?
I don't think it's amazing.
All right, I'm wrong then.
No, you can be right. You can be subjectively right. That's fine.
Why is it bad? Why do you hate it?
I said I had a good time with this and I think it's good.
You said I don't think it's amazing.
I don't think it's amazing. But that doesn't mean I think it's bad. I don't think
Sounds like you hate it.
No,
Sounds like you hate it. Quite frankly.
I can never be in the middle with you. It has to be one or the other.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, pick one. Pick a lane. Stop sitting on the fence.
It's not sitting on a fence.
I think
say this all the time.
I've said it twice. Calm down. I think this is an amazing episode of Doctor Who. I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely a certified banger. And frankly, like, I don't see what your damage is, frankly.
Do you not think it's a bit long in places?
No, I think it's great.
I think it's
great.
If I were to play into your I hate this, which I don't, but if I was to play into it, my two biggest critiques of this would be I think it's long and I think all of its ideas are from other better things.
Do you know what else is long?
What could this possibly be? Go on.
Oppenheimer.
Why do you do this? We're not...
Because that's your favourite movie of all time, and it's a bag of shit.
What has that got?
It's not even a bag of shit. I actually don't mind it. But, like, it's long. It's so long. It's like fucking 5 hours or some shit.
I think that this is a longer episode of Doctor Who.
Titanic, the greatest movie of all time. 3 hours, 14 minutes, okay?
Yep.
Incredible. Great movie, okay?
Long
things can be good.
I'm not saying that it's bad because it's long, and I'm not even saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I think it drags a little here and there. I think there's some pacing problems.
I think you're wrong.
I know you do, and that's fine.
I think you're wrong. What do you mean that its ideas are all from better things? What, Christmas? Alien?
No, yeah.
Doctor Who?
Alien... Inception, maybe not better, I would say.
Inception.
But it's
Inception didn't invent the concept of dreams.
No,
okay. No, but Christopher Nolan didn't write down on a book. What if when you went to sleep, you just wildly hallucinated for a little while? I should write a movie about that, I reckon. Do you
know you do this when you think something's great?
I do this. All of this is intentional, by the way.
Yeah, I know it is.
I'm purposely trying to wind you up.
And you're succeeding.
I know I am. Because it's so easy.
Look, I don't think this is bad. I just think... I'm not even saying Inception is better than this. I don't actually even really like the movie.
Inception's nowhere near better than this.
No, I don't think it is. And but it's, you know, it's...
And also it's not related to Inception at all.
It's the dream within a dream within a dream within a dream.
And again, Nolan did not invent that concept, okay? No. Nolan did not invent the concept of dreams.
No, all right? But you know what I'm getting at.
Dreams within dreams have existed just in life for literally millennia, okay?
I'm just saying, I think it's quite clear that some of the stuff in this was intentionally like, we could use that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We could use that and make it something else.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Yeah. I'm just saying.
And that's good. That's good. If you can use something to make it better, do it, you know?
I don't think it makes Alien better. I don't think this is better than Alien.
I think this is better than Alien. Alien is long and boring. Alien is so long and so boring. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good at the end, but it's, oh my God, it's so slow. It is so fucking slow and long.
Being slow, to quote from a minute ago, is not bad.
Like watching the hallways of a fucking gross spaceship for like 4 hours, man. It is so long.
It's
like,
a great
nothing
movie.
happened. Nothing, in terms of critically acclaimed and all that bullshit and whatever, it's good. But, like, it's long. It's long. It's good in the same way that 2001: A Space Odyssey is long, okay? Like, 2001: A Space Odyssey, genuinely great, well-made movie. I don't really want to fucking watch it right now, or ever, to be honest, because it's so fucking long and boring.
Yeah, it's a commitment watch, I'll give you that, absolutely.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Yeah. I don't
know think anyone... Oh, maybe they are. I'll just speak for myself. I am not putting on Alien and like, fuck yeah, let's watch Alien. I'm like... Yeah, I guess I'll watch Alien.
I mean, I'm not in that vein either, but there are those people exist. Oh my god, those people do exist. The alien heads out there.
And fair enough, more power to them. All right, but like, you know,
yeah. I don't. I don't know. I do like this. I don't like. You put me in the corner to defend it, and I'm like, or to defend my stance on hating it that I don't have. I like this quite a lot, and I like I said, I think the ending of this is.
And also, it's not Alien. All right, it's just that it's no, it's not. It's not. It's just that the villain or the monster is a bit like a face hugger, which they even fucking say in the episode. They hang a lantern on it. Okay. So that's fine.
Is it a bit like a face hugger, or is it a face hugger?
The face huggers induce a dreamlike state.
No, but they literally...
So that's this monster's whole fucking deal, brother. Okay? That's literally... They're called a dream crab. Okay?
You are the... Like...
Am I wrong?
Factually, you're correct. But we both know this is derivative of Alien, from the design perspective.
I'm not saying it's not. Okay? From a design perspective, it's not. But from an actual... In terms of how they operate, very different. Facehuggers just, like, fucking... impregnate you, basically.
Yeah, with a gross alien. Yeah.
With a gross alien. These don't do that. These just make you dream and die or some shit.
Dream, basically. I mean, that is the plot. Yeah, I guess so.
That's different.
I know it's different. I know they're not doing what facehuggers do, but they're design-wise, the way they hunt and everything, that is all facehugger. That is all facehugger.
But that's not, like... I don't think fucking who was it? Ridley Scott has some exclusivity clause on facehuggers, and is like, no one can ever be inspired by this ever again, or ever use this design ever again. And if you do, you're a hack and you're bad, and that thing you made is bad. You know, what a boring way to look at art. You know,
I don't think Ridley Scott much gives a fuck either way. To be honest,
I don't think he does.
I think he aggressively couldn't care less.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm getting the impression you really like this episode.
I think this is great. I think it's goated with the sauce, and I think you're a coward.
Why am I a coward?
For not liking it.
That doesn't make me a coward. You know, you're the first person to say people are allowed to not like things, unless it's me with an episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, that's right. You're not allowed.
Great. I'm glad we've got that down.
Yeah.
Nathan, where do we kick this episode off, if you don't mind?
In Clara's house. That's right. She has a house now, not a flat.
Yes.
And
a nice house at that. Spacious, large.
Don't get used to it.
Okay.
Clara is asleep, and then she hears some rumbling from outside on the roof. She's like, "What's all this then? What's bloody going on here?"
Yeah.
So she goes to investigate, and who should she find but bloody Santa Claus and two little elves?
Two little elves debating whether calling an elf is racism or not, which I thought was immediately quite fun.
That is quite fun. Lawrence, can you tell me what is special about at least one of these elves?
One of them is in Misfits.
Maybe.
Or is that so that I've got the wrong elf? Nathan, could you share some light on the other elf for me then, please?
I can in a minute. Which one is from Misfits?
The one that's very scouse.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he's in the later seasons of Misfits that are a bit bad.
All right, well, can you tell me then what is special about the other elf, not the Scouse one?
I am aware that he's a comedian or something, and I don't know who he is.
Do you not? Have you seen Doctor Who?
I have seen Doctor Who, yeah.
Do you know the character of Strax?
Really?
Yep, that's Strax.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's actually brilliant. What the hell?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no. Was this my real final Strax appearance?
Well, it's not Strax. So
no, but Dan Starkey?
Dan Starkey.
Starkey,
yeah. Yes, yeah, this is Strax.
Oh, I didn't even know. I wasted the whole episode not knowing.
Yeah,
God
you're a
damn
fool.
It.
You're a fool. How do you know about this episode?
No, I do. I just have some minor complaints.
You're a coward.
It's minor stuff.
A coward.
Right. So one of them's called Ian. Which one's called Ian?
I don't know. One of them's called Ian and one of them's called Wolf.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's which. All right, call me elf racist, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but then they're all like, "Oh fuck, it's a human, it's a human woman," and they're like, "You can't call it human." Like, no, that's not racist. They don't mind. But then Santa Claus, played by Nick Frost. I don't know if you know that. He's from the Cornetto trilogy.
I know Nick Frost. Yeah.
He's from Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yes, is he? Is he in that one?
He's in the Alicia Vikander one. Yeah.
Who does he play? Is he a guy in the chair in that one?
No, he's a guy in a pawn shop. And at the end of the movie, he sells Lara her guns, her like 2 signature guns. And he's like, "Here, go be Lara Croft." And she's like, "I'm gonna be Lara Croft." They never made a sequel.
Yeah. At the end of that, does she get her guns and her boobs, her triangle boobs?
She doesn't get her triangle boobs.
God damn. They're the cowards, not me.
It was a good movie. That was. It was based more on the 2013 game that came out, like the reboot game.
Yeah,
and they had that good. Epic trailer version of Destiny's Child Survivor.
Oh right, yeah.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah. We love an epic trailer song, don't we?
It's just an epic trailer song. It's just the regular song, but it's been slowed down. The reverb has been turned all the way up.
Yes.
And then they just add in some
and they'll always cut to those beats to make the trailer seem well edited. Yeah. Yes, that's 100%. Just how it goes.
Yeah.
Were those Tomb Raider? I've tried to get into one of them, but I have no nostalgia for Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Are those 2013 games any good?
There was one 2013 game.
I thought there was 3 of them.
There are 3 of them, but there's one game that came out in 2013.
Oh, well, okay. You know what I mean of that continuation then.
Yeah, they're good. I like them. Yeah. Well, they're saying that I never finished the 3rd one, but they are good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I've got to give them a go. Got to get into it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Nick Frost is a fun name for an actor to play Father Christmas, I think.
He was born to do it. He was born for the role. Yeah.
And by the way, he's great. He's really fun in this whole episode.
I like that he starts off like when he sees Clara's like, "Oh, hello, little girl. We're just 3 roof men doing
don't mind us.
Something on the roof." You know?
He's like, "No, Father Christmas, no." As Rudolph flies overhead.
Merry Christmas. I mean, if it even is Christmas, not that I give a fuck at all. You know.
I love one of the lines. Someone points out Father Christmas's beard, and then one of the elves is like, "Yeah, he grew that to kind of like get inconspicuous, but people have cottoned on to the beard now as well."
That's later. You're jumping massively ahead.
I'm not jumping. That's the next thing that happens in this after the Rudolph flying overhead thing.
Yeah, well, that's massively ahead.
No. Rudolph is massively overhead. I'll save you there if that's what you were trying to say.
No, that's not. I'm saying that you're wrong.
But I'm right.
Anyway, so Santa's like one of Santa's elves are like, so you know how you grew that beard as a bit of a disguise.
Shut the fuck up. I don't think it's good for us to record so many podcasts in a week.
We're only fucking 2 in.
We're 2 in of a planned, 8, 10? How many have we got?
I don't know, man. We're gonna fucking lose our minds. Anyway, so yeah, the Santa's like, all right, yeah, fucking sure. All right, you got me. All right, cunt. Look, maybe it is me. All right. Yeah. And then Clara's like, wait, you're not real. What's going on here? First of all, bold choice to be in a Christmas episode of Doctor Who, noted family show with children watching. They're just straight up like, you're not real, this
is what I'm saying. It's a big swing, and I have to respect it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, maybe. Surely they'd have said Santa's not real. And by the way, if any kids are listening, Santa is real, all right? Don't listen to Doctor Who, okay? Yeah. And second of all, surely they've said that in the show before. Maybe.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Was Rose not apathetic or something about it? Wasn't
probably, or there's probably some line where the Doctor's like, "Oh, that's not real. It's like this," and Father Christmas or whatever. Like,
no. But then Rose like calls the Doctor Santa or something. She's like, "Oh, next you'll be telling me you're Santa or something." He's like, "Who says I'm not read back when you were 12 or whatever?"
Oh, yeah. When is that? What Doctor is that?
That's the 9th Doctor.
That's the 9th Doctor. Way back. Good memory right there on you.
Yeah, good memory when it comes to Doctor Who.
Up here for thinking.
Yeah, not you.
No, famously, I have a terrible memory. It is true.
Awful, genuinely fucking. I've honestly, I think you might have early onset Alzheimer's because
maybe
you have genuinely forgot things that I told you like 5 minutes prior. Okay,
I'm doing what the doctor does. I'm deleting shit that's not important in my head.
It's quite hurtful as well. Okay. So Santa's like, well, look, all right, how do you think all those presents you got just turned up? You know, you think it was magic? You think your mum and dad loved you that much or something? Come on, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, I like the way they all start scoffing. They're like, oh, it was the mum and dad, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. It's fun. They're sick of hearing it. I do like that there is kind of a touching moment. Again, this is one of Nick Frost's strengths. I think he can go from comedy to like kind of a bit more pained than sad quite quickly. But he seems a little upset. You know, Clara Oswald believed her until age 9, and he's like, why did you stop believing Clara? And he looks genuinely a little bit like, oh, that hurt when you stopped believing in me, kind of thing.
It was a fairy tale.
Yeah.
That's what Clara says. Anyway, she says your fairy tale should grow out of fairy tales. And this is a great moment because then the Santa's like, did you really?
Yeah.
Just as the TARDIS starts to materialize, you hear the TARDIS come in and then it lands on the roof. And I fucking love this moment so much. I love the Doctor stepping out, just immediately being on business. Okay. And just immediately like, shut the fuck up. Okay. Yes, it's me. Yes, I'm here. Don't talk. Don't do anything. Just get in the TARDIS. Okay. And Clara, she's like, fuck. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She just listens and goes into the TARDIS.
It's a great moment because there's almost an overindulgence in cheesiness, right? And I love it. On a Christmas special in Doctor Who, there's always enough room to just throw a little bit of extra cheesiness in there. When, like, you know, the fairy tales don't exist, don't they, Clara? The TARDIS lands, right? And the show went, all right, we indulged in something a little bit whimsical and fun. And then the Doctor immediately just cuts through that like a fucking knife and is like, fairy tale's over, get in the fucking TARDIS, we're moving, we're doing stuff now. It moves on so quickly and it's great.
I like it a lot. And then it seems like the Doctor and Santa have unspoken beef. They have an animosity towards each other. The Doctor's like, I know what's going on. I know what's happening here. And he's seemingly not happy about it at all.
He kind of squares up to him a little bit. He gets proper in his face and is like, I know what's going on. I know what's at stake. Right? Listen here, cunt. It's really good.
And then what I really like is, well, Santa's like, look, you'll be glad of my help, all right? You'll be glad I'm here. And then the Doctor, as if to like throw a dig at Santa before he walks away, he just goes, Happy Easter. And then and the elves are like, I got you.
It's great. I was going to say it as well. The elves say it too. It's just a cool exit line, isn't it? Happy Easter, motherfucker. He doesn't say the motherfucker. I threw that in for colour.
He doesn't know. It'd be weird if he did, but yeah.
He should do it. He should go Happy Easter, shut the TARDIS door, and then open it again and go motherfucker, and then shut it again.
I love then the scene on the TARDIS. Then after this, Clara's back on the TARDIS, and like it's almost at first like the Doctor's not really talking to her. He's not really acknowledging her. She's like, "This is real, right? This is all happening." And the Doctor's just like, you know, he's swinging the monitor around, he's putting in coordinates and firing up the TARDIS or whatever. And then she hears the engines and she's like, oh, fuck, I missed that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I missed that, you know, which is really good.
It's lovely. It's really, because obviously I don't know how much time has passed.
I would say about 6 months to a little under a year, maybe, something like that.
I might even say it might be more, just because of how like enamored she is immediately. Like, am I dreaming? Is this real? Kind of thing. Like, if I don't know, it just feels. It's obviously been a while for her, and I like the fact that you can feel that. I think so often, like, when companions do come and go, like Clara has done here, like you do lose a sense of that time. And it's very, because obviously so many writers work on the show as well. It's kind of easy to just kind of miss over those things, but the nice details of the fact that, like you say, it's wonderful that Clara missed the sound of the TARDIS engine, and you get to see that on her face. That's fantastic stuff.
It is fantastic stuff. And then the Doctor's like, look, you just got to ask yourself one thing, all right? And it's really, really important. Your life may entirely depend on it. Do you believe in Santa Claus? And she's like, fucking right now, cunt. Yeah, I do. Boo.
I watched it, by the way. There was snow in this one. I saw it.
I wasn't going to ask.
I know, but I just wanted to get ahead of it.
Right. Well done, Lawrence.
Thank
you. Watched the episode of Doctor Who that we're talking about.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well done. Anyway, and well done to all these lovely brands and their ads.
Okay.
We're back from the ads.
We are. It was a good time. Nathan, what did you buy from the ads?
I bought the Lawrence Shut Up machine. It shuts Lawrence up every time, guaranteed. I'm going to turn it on now. Boop. Let's see. Works a fucking charm. All right. What happens next, Lawrence? Let me just turn this off. Boop.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was ready for the whole episode. Nathan, Faye Marseille's here.
Boop. I like this. This is good money. All right, I won't use it anymore. I don't know who Faye Marseille is. All right, do I need to do the boop? Okay, boop.
Thank you.
I don't know who Faye Marseille is, but I know that she's that. I guess I do know who she is. She's that girl from Game of Thrones and Or. And Or.
Oh, and Or. Sorry, it took me a minute because I didn't register that you'd seen the show Andor, so it was tough.
Shut the fuck up, okay?
She's also in
from
Adolescence. Yeah, I said
you
it.
haven't seen, okay?
I've seen a little bit of Adolescence.
Not enough.
I don't. This is the issue. I don't know if they know about this yet.
They don't. No, they don't. Or maybe they do. I don't know. When's this coming out?
I have no idea.
Maybe they know about. I don't know. I don't think they do yet. I don't think they do yet.
Okay. One day that'll become clear and you'll go, okay.
And only some people will know because it's from the Patreon.
Yeah. So, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. But yeah, so she's in some base, right? This is the episode kind of drastically spins off into something else here. It throws you right in the deep end with a bunch of characters. You're like, what the fuck's going on? I have no clue what's happening.
Bunch of science cunts at the North Pole or somewhere. They're like, hello, we're the science boys and we're doing science. Yeah. It's not like a YouTube video. I don't know why I introduce it like that. But they're like doing science or something at some sort of research facility. Yeah. Much like The Thing.
Yes. Oh, and we'll get to The Thing a bit later on specifically.
Another thing that it stole from, apparently, according to Lawrence, which is bad and horrible.
No, this is more a homage, I think.
You say... God, I want to punch you.
Nathan, it's a homage when I like it.
So what I like is you actually shut your mouth as if to stop yourself from talking. Bob.
Let it never be said I won't commit to the bit. Yeah, so Faye Marseille.
So hold on, who's this Faye person?
Faye Marseille. She's an actress. She's known for a lot of stuff in like BBC dramas and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and the famous BBC drama Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, which later on she is gonna watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Hang on a fucking minute. Yeah, I wonder what series.
Bit of fun. Probably not series 4, 5.
What had come out? This is 2014, right?
This was Christmas 2014. Yes.
Okay. I still don't know when Game of Thrones.
Cool. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's sick. I love that for us.
So she's like, "Can I just go for a wee?" And they're like, "We're monitoring your piss levels, mate. You don't need a wee. You're fine."
They got those piss levels monitored on the go. Like, your piss levels are fine, all right? You don't need to wee. Anyway, so then she's like, she walks into this room. She's scared of something. She's like, "Look, this is going to be scary." I don't know why they're making her do it. She seems like probably the worst candidate for this job, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But all right. Everyone else seems much more capable, to be honest. But all right.
But maybe not, because in this instance, having like really distracted ADHD is probably the best thing for you.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. All right, there you go.
Because throughout this, she is a professional yapper. She cannot shut her trap, Nathan. She doesn't have a button
Lawrence.
like you.
Debilitating ADHD can be good for something. Okay. See, there's hope for you. Yet.
Get me in this room. I'd kill this. I'd crush this.
You would. Bro wouldn't pay attention to anything. Trust me, I know from experience.
They'd be like, "Don't look." I'd be like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" I was just listening to my audiobook.
Anyway, so yeah, she's doing that. then she's like, hey, I need my music. And fucking hell do we know it's a Christmas episode, all right? Look, we thought we had escaped it, all right? But it turns out there is no escaping Slade's, whatever that song is, Slade's Christmas song.
Yeah, no one knows the title of it, but it's the Slade
I think
Christmas
people
song.
do know the title of it.
We don't, in this very scenario.
No, I do. I've just forgotten. All right, let me sing it. Hold on. Are you hanging on? Is the time every time? Oh, I wish it could. Is it that one? Christmas?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, it's Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. So there you go.
There we go. Is that the title of the song, though? I wish it could be Christmas.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
yeah,
a
Wish
long
It Could Be
old
Christmas.
title.
Yeah. Titles were long.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, they're always much shorter now.
Yeah, they are, famously.
Is it? I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
I've got to find out now.
Yeah, I got to find out. I'm going to find out first.
No, it's Merry Xmas, everybody.
That's what I said.
It's not.
Yeah, I did.
Why is Merry Xmas, everybody the title? I don't.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh yeah, it's not I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. That's Wizard.
Oh, I wish it could be Christmas.
Be Christmas every day. That's a different song.
Is it a different song?
band. Yeah, that's a different song by a different band. Yeah.
So what's the chorus of this one?
Fucking hell. I don't know. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused in my little Christmas brain. Oh, shut up. Let me figure this out. Okay.
I didn't press your button.
This one goes, Bob. This one goes. So here it is. Merry Christmas. Everybody's having fun. And the other one goes. Wait. How does the other one go? Oh no, that's Paul McCartney. Bob, how does the other one go?
Records playing all the old songs.
No, that one's Paul. No, that's Shakin' Stevens.
Oh, so what the fucking hell?
Call
me Shakin' Stevens with my ADHD.
What? Wait, which? Oh fuck!
What is the question you're asking? Firstly?
I don't know. I'm freaking out. These songs are too similar and it's annoying me now.
Yes, because typically they always hang around the phrase Merry Christmas.
Wizard Christmas song. All right, so this is Wizard. So this is not the one that plays.
No. Wait.
The snowman brings the snow.
This is the one.
No, it's not. It's not.
Does Slade have two Christmas songs?
No, this is not Slade.
Oh.
This is Wizard.
So what song is it then?
Hold on. Hold on, please. Anyway, let's get into the chorus, okay? Here we go. Anyway, happy March, everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I wish it could be Christmas every day. All right, so that's Wizard. All right, now let's do Slade, okay? Slade's Merry Christmas, everyone. See, I get confused because Paul McCartney also has a Christmas song called Merry Christmas, Everyone.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
So this is Slade. All right. This is the one that plays. Are you hanging up and knocking on the wall?
What's this one called?
This is called Merry Xmas, Everybody, official Top of the Pops video.
But this is what we pulled up. This was the first thing. We've just gone in a circle.
Yeah, no, but we got confused there because we sang the chorus of the other song.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
And now we need to know the chorus of this one.
Of course.
Yeah. It's all before a day. So here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now. Yes, and see, Shakin' Stevens also has a song called Merry Christmas, Everyone, which is this one, Snow is Falling.
Is the Shakin' Stevens one Merry Christmas or Merry Xmas?
Merry Christmas.
So that is why everyone...
But both songs in the chorus actually say Merry Christmas, Everyone.
Yes, yeah.
Which is a very confusing time. All these songs came out within like the same 4 years of each other. And by the way, I don't know if this is a worldwide thing or if this is just specifically UK Christmas culture, really. But like, for some reason, in like the 90s, early 2000s, we were like, we got enough Christmas songs now. That's it.
Yeah.
It'll be these same Christmas songs forever.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah. And we don't need any more. Thank you. We have enough. We'll just listen to these same ones every single fucking year.
I have this conversation every single Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And I maintain the opinion that the last Christmas song to enter the cultural zeitgeist, right, is Justin Bieber's Mistletoe.
See, I don't think that entered the cultural zeitgeist.
No?
Okay, no. I would say the last one is Ariana Grande's Santa. Is it Santa Baby?
It's something like, I know the exact one you mean. Yeah.
Santa
Probably
Maybe?
called Merry Christmas, everybody, or something.
Yeah, probably called Slade's Merry Christmas, everyone. Right?
That is a good shout, though. That is probably actually up there with the last one.
I think that's probably the last one to kind of break through the zeitgeist. Other than that, it is worth noting that the Slade's Merry Christmas one is the Christmas song where he goes, "It's Christmas."
That's the one. Yeah.
Which is the famous thing. So anyway, that was a good detour.
Yeah. Now we've definitively established that we always knew the right song, but we sung it wrong.
Yeah.
We can get back into the episode. Oh, before we breeze over it, you know I like to call out perverts, Nathan.
I know you do, and you will in a second. But Patreon episodes coming in on top 10 Christmas songs, maybe. We'll do that in April.
Yes.
We'll do that in April.
Anyway,
we actually
perverts.
might.
We fucking might. We're stupid enough to. Why not?
Anyway, perverts, Lawrence, you were saying.
Yeah, so there's a pervert, and he was touching her knee or something earlier.
Yeah, there was in a briefing, and she was like, "Hey, don't you remember what this cunt said in the briefing?" And she was like, "No, I was distracted because he touched my knee like a pervert."
Yeah.
And then they're all like, "What are you doing that for, you pervert?"
Yeah, and he's like,
I
thought she loved it. Yeah,
I was being comforted. And they're like, "For who? You pervert."
I like that he stands on business with it though. A real pervert.
You like that, do you?
No, I don't like it. Right?
Well, that's what you just said.
No, as in the pervert game. Right, he's true to.
Okay, much like you're true to the pervert game. As well.
There's a pervert code, Nathan.
Game respects game.
Game respects game.
Shona, who's the girl from Game of Thrones, she's like, all I can see was his nose and his big nose hairs because he's a big nose pedo.
Yeah, he's got big nose hairs. I need to get a nose hair trimmer. I've noticed a few coming out.
All right, great.
I'm just saying.
All right, great.
You never noticed?
I've never noticed your nose hairs, if I'm being honest, no.
What about if I got close to the camera?
Yeah, I could, I guess. That is a scenario where that could happen, I guess.
I'm glad you haven't said. What about you? You got a nose hair situation, or how's yours? You trimmed up?
I'm not trimmed up, but I don't think my nose hair situation is that bad. So
yeah, I'm a hairy man. Is the trouble.
You are quite a hairy man. You're too hairy, quite frankly.
To be honest, yeah, irritatingly so. Look at this wisping out much. It's halfway up my fucking neck, man.
Yeah,
got trim.
Apart from your weird mustache, where it's only like half on your face.
I maintain that I have an okay beard. Like
your beard is fine. Your mustache is dog shit though.
Yeah, it's a bad tash. Yeah,
because first of all, you're rocking the anti-Hitler. You got that weird gap in the middle for some reason.
That's just because I'm so against Hitler.
Sure, that's why. Your hero. But then, like, it only connects to your beard on one side, and I don't know why you just don't shave the other side.
Because I just can't be arsed, man. Like, it grows up. Yeah, like I shave my face. Not very regularly, and for me to keep on top of that, I would need to shave it like at least every other day.
People do shave every day. That's a normal thing. That's just a normal thing. I can't believe I've got to brush my teeth every day. Sometimes twice.
Shaving's not brushing your teeth, though. You're not shaving every day either.
I'm not. I rarely shave, to be honest.
Exactly.
To be honest, I'm not that good at growing facial hair, so I very rarely shaved. It probably like every couple of months I'll just trim my beard down, and that's it. So
that's all it needs, I think. Just keep on top of it, maintain it.
Yeah, there we go.
There's 2 generational tangents for you there. Great stuff from us. Nathan, there's 4 sleepers in the infirmary.
Yeah, there's 4 coma patients or whatever. They're all
like
sleeping. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, I do, but I'm not saying it.
Yeah. So Faye Marseille puts on her playlist, right? And she
call her Faye Marseille. I don't know what that is. Call her Game of Thrones.
No, why do you? I need to ask this. Why is it Game of Thrones for you?
The real answer is because it's funny. Okay. Okay. That's much like with everything I pronounce weirdly, because I think it's funny. Okay.
It's robots. It's something else.
Skeletons.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's if there's ever a weird pronunciation, just assume that I do know the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
I just choose not to use it because I think this is funny.
Well, technically, Game of Thrones is not wrong. You're just saying it.
It is the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm just putting the emphasis on the wrong word. Okay.
So Faye Marseille has to do an in-betweeners dance. She has to kind of awkwardly make her way across from room to room by just
in-betweeners dance.
Yeah, because they have to walk across the bar, but like they're doing it the whole time, doing their awkward dances. She kind of emulates that a little bit.
All right.
What about her dabs? Did you like her dabs?
I don't think she was dabbing.
She hit 2 dabs.
I don't think the dabbing was a thing at this point.
No, but she hit something that could be considered a dab in modern times.
Maybe one day soon we'll see an actual dab in Doctor Who.
Oh, God, do we?
Maybe. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Maybe.
Were there any particular moves of hers that were your favourite moves?
I love those moves like Jagger. No, Lawrence is the answer to that. Anyway, she's dancing, she's singing, she's having a good time. Well, she's not. I don't know. She's dancing and singing so she doesn't think about the fucking aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the door opens and in walks Doctor and Clara, and then she's like, "Oh fuck, we got ghosts!" it's an old skeleton man and a schoolgirl and a Victorian girl in a nightgown or whatever. Which is quite fun.
I love it when people are always confusing the Doctor for some just withered old being.
Yes.
So the trouble is with this. The trouble with these 2 coming in is that obviously it's broken Faye Marseille's concentration, right? So she suddenly starts thinking about these big sleepy boys. Yeah,
she's like, "Hey, don't make me think about them." And the Doctor's like, "I'm going to talk all about these, actually." Yes. Don't think about what? These things? What are they? Look at these. No, they look great. Mate, why are you trying not to think about these? These look really interesting.
These are awesome. These things, I'm going to describe them in great detail to you, I think.
Look at them, Clara. What are they, do you think? Think about them with me.
I like that he goes into such tremendous detail and goes, and this is why we should be afraid of them. Why is everyone afraid of them? Stop thinking about them.
This is why we shouldn't think about them. This exact, precise detail.
Mate, he says so the thing about these, right, is that they can the concept wise is that they're deaf and blind, right, but they can have a telepathic link into the host's actual fucking, like, what they're taking in, the information they're taking in sensorily or whatever, right?
Much like whatever holds the image of an angel is itself an angel. Okay, if your brain holds an image of these little crab things, these dream crabs, then they can be real or some shit. Boop.
Yeah, the more you the more you think about them, like I guess the realer they are, the quicker of a hold they can take or some shit.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
But I do like that. You have no idea how excited I got in my living room, right, mere hours ago. The Doctor says mind piracy.
Oh yeah.
And I could have sworn blind for a good 10 seconds before I rewound and was disappointed that I thought he said mind palacing.
Okay.
And oh my lord, Nathan, that 10 seconds was exhilarating.
You know we've had there was an actual scene in not the last Christmas special, but in a Christmas special where he pretended to be Sherlock Holmes. Like, it's,
I know, but it's something about the term mind palacing is just I need to hear that in Doctor Who at one point.
I don't think you ever will, unfortunately.
Well, when we're the showrunners, we'll make it so.
Yeah, of course. That'll be our series arc, Mind Palacing.
Mind
Palacing will be our Bad Wolf, like Torchwood, like Vote Saxon. You know, it'll be woven throughout the series in the background and stuff. It'll be there, you know.
That scene where Ten runs out of getting his palms read or something, and it's just the words "Mind Palace" over and over again.
Exactly. What does it mean?
I want to see the Doctor use a mind palace as a power. I want to see him walk out the TARDIS, a Dalek is there, and exterminate, and the Doctor just fucking two fingers to the temple style just defeats the Dalek with mind palace abilities.
You know what? You might see something akin to that.
Fuck off, seriously.
You genuinely might see, not to spoil anything, but you might see a scene where the Doctor just has a big think for a little bit, all right?
Absolutely incredible.
And we'll get to it.
Can we just skip to that episode now?
We can't. No. We got a lot to get through.
So anyway, yeah, this is a cool concept. The Clara's panicking. Faye Marseille starts singing, and that's immediately like everyone in the room should be doing their very best to not think about how they might die in a minute by these big sleepy boys. Quite
difficult, really, because obviously the famous example of this is, someone says, "Don't think of an elephant." You're like, oh fuck, I want to think about an elephant though.
Yeah, I don't, because I'm built different and goated. But
think of an elephant.
No, I don't. Shut up.
Elephant.
Is that what they do?
That was an elephant. That was the sound of an elephant. No, that was the sound of an elephant.
No, they're more of like a noise.
That's what I'm doing.
By the way, you couldn't see this. My hand went like this to do a trunk while I did that noise.
I played an elephant once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. What was the context?
I was thinking, thank you. You're not going to ask me any follow-ups on that. Fucking hell. Horton.
Oh, okay. Did you hear a who?
I did, yeah.
I'd be hearing hose.
In Seussical. Okay. In Seussical, the musical.
How old were you in this?
Like 18.
Okay. All right. This is older than I thought.
Yeah.
Any tapes of this? Any recordings?
It is. It was recorded somewhere. Yeah, it exists somewhere.
How hard would it be to get a copy of this?
Quite difficult, yeah.
But for the Patreon?
I could contact some people. I don't know if they would have it, but I could see what I could do.
Pull some strings. We could, I think on an old email, I've got a bunch of links that are probably not active anymore, but of all of our uni shows, or a lot of our uni shows.
They don't need to be shown anyway.
No, I think, I'm proud of some of them. I think some of them are quite good.
Yeah.
There's a few that are like, the GCSE drama, like drugs, war, terrorism, kind of
pregnancy.
Things. Yeah. No. Don't drink, drive, kind of things.
We never did anything like that.
No, but like there are a few things that emulate that kind of a bit of a cringe passion, you might say.
That vibe.
Yeah. Just a little bit too like, oh, this could have done with a second draft, maybe.
Yeah. Not anything I made.
No, to be fair, you did write a very good show one time.
I did. I didn't steal anything from Black Mirror.
No, never would.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious considering how much you fucking detest Black Mirror now.
Don't worry about it. Also, no one gets that joke. That's just for us.
Yeah.
What happened?
The fucking...
They all get even. The aliens come down from the roof. They're like, well, we're going to get you. Yeah. And everyone, they're coming with guns. They're like, we're going to shoot them. And look, and it looks like it's game over for everyone. All right? The aliens come down, blah, 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 spooky time. But then Santa saves the day.
Yeah. A strange, at first I thought it was a weird cut. And then later on in the episode explains it, and I was like, oh, that was why it was weird.
That was why it was weird.
Yeah, that makes more sense now. I was like, what the fuck? That looked awful. What the hell?
I don't know what you're referencing there, Lawrence. Santa saved the day.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
But nothing else happened.
Did you forget to mention something?
Probably.
Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
The Doctor's trying to distract Clara, and he's like, what's Danny Pink up to now? And Clara's like, I'm going to slap you for that.
He's probably texting women of low moral character.
I fucking love the dialogue for 12. He's so funny.
Yeah. And then she just slaps him. Clara slaps him. He's like, you fucking prick. Danny Pink is dead. She's revealed the truth to him. And he's like, no, he's not. What are you talking about? Yeah, he is.
He's big dead, actually.
Yeah. Anyway, so aliens come. Yeah, Santa comes.
With his toy mates or something.
Yeah, he's like a bunch of robots just like fucking... I don't know why, but...
Is that scene at the end of Toy Story where that little innocent kid Sid, right, who is a prick, yes, but he didn't know that toys were real or something.
Yeah, he's a bad kid. He's mean to his toys, so let's psychologically scar this young boy for life, you know?
Yes. One of my favourite fucking memes I've seen is just someone being like, how is he supposed to know? They're not supposed to be real. He's right.
True. It's true. He's a kid.
Yeah.
Right?
A bad faith reading of Toy Story is just a kid from a troubled home decides that he wants to exercise his creativity and like create some new concepts and ideas, and then Woody goes, fuck you. Be in a mental institution for your life.
Yeah.
He does it right though. I think he works at pizza place or whatever.
No, he's a garbage man in.
That's right. Yeah.
In the third one. Yeah.
Yeah. Mate.
Or so they say. He's got the skull T-shirt on because they can only wear one T-shirt for the rest of their life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's the
Mate,
Punisher.
They make some money, Fucking.
Toy Story.
No.
Do they? Oh, they made a few quid with that Toy Story movie.
No, I was in a cab the other day, and the driver said he used to drive fucking, what do we call them?
Oh, bin men.
Yeah, bin men. Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to drive the truck, and he was like, mate, I made $250 a day, and I worked for like 4 hours. It was fucking dope.
That's pretty sick.
I was like, why are you a cabbie in a really fucking area where no one needs cabs?
Yeah.
Why would you trade in for that job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being at school once, and it was like, oh, what do you want to do when you're older? This was like primary school. And one of the kids said, I want to be a bin man, so I only have to work 1 day a week. Mate. On your street, maybe. All right, but then...
Mate, come on. Exercise some thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So yeah, Santa. Does he?
And
throw
also,
like
1 day a week. That's how it was back then. Now it'd be 1 day every 2 weeks.
Oh, mate, yeah, exactly. He's living the luxury life.
Yeah,
clocking in once every fortnight. Nice.
Fucking hell.
Does Santa throw a tangerine grenade? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, you have this weird thing where you don't know about Christmas tangerines. I remember this. This came up on the pod once.
I think I've done some understanding of them since. Are they called Christingles?
No, that's a different thing.
Is that a different religious thing?
That's Easter related.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. Well, then in that case, I've done no reading on this.
Okay, but a satsuma, a clementine, a tangerine, these are all Christmas related items. Like that's why the Terry's chocolate orange is so big at Christmas, because that
makes sense.
It's a Christmas thing,
Yeah, I've never fucked with the orange family. If I'm real, it's not my fruit of choice. Never will be.
I'm not surprised because again, weird childhood. But
no, but what does not liking an orange have to say about my childhood? I like apples and melons and pears and all sorts.
Your mum didn't give you oranges. Santa and his robots all come in. Yeah, nice. And they're like, "Hey, we're here to save the day or whatever." But he's riding in Rudolph, and he does like a big fucking. What's that thing called? Like a neigh.
Yeah, he does a neigh.
He does it. Is that what it's called? A neigh?
I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what you mean. When you make
like a rear in a horse.
Yeah.
But it's a Rudolph, a reindeer. A Rudolph. Yeah.
It's a Rudolph reindeer.
It's a Rudolph reindeer.
He locks
Rudolph
it like a car.
Rudolph isn't real. I mean, obviously, but I mean, Rudolph, is only from one specific actual story, and then that's why he's not in most things,
Is it the night before Christmas?
When no, it's just Rudolph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The story of Rudolph.
Well, there you go. The more you know.
What's the night before Christmas?
Night Before Christmas is a lovely book. The Night Before Christmas. I've forgotten the next line.
'Twas the night before Christmas.
Yeah, went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring.
Not even a mouse.
Yeah.
All right.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that Saint Nick Frost might soon be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While visions of sugar plums danced through their heads or some shit.
My dad read that to me every Christmas Eve when I was a little boy, Nathan.
Ah, good old Keith.
Yeah. Beautiful home memories.
That's good stuff. Anyway, what happens?
Well, Santa goes, "Oh, easy, son," and I like Nick Frost's whole vibe as Santa. He's a bit of a geese at the same time as being Santa throughout this.
All right, yeah, I guess.
The elves are here. They're aiming balloon guns at everyone or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Then there's more elf racism, and that is, Clara's like, aren't you a bit tall to be an elf? And he's like, Clara, you are so small. Just
like,
why don't you can it?
Yeah, that's rich coming from you. Yeah. Right. And they do have a punch. He's like 5-0.
Yeah, right. I think in this episode it's very, especially like later on when the TARDIS face huggers come out. I'm like, Clara, you are tiny compared to the Doctor.
Peter Capaldi is very tall.
Yeah.
To be fair. And also, I think she's stepped off the TARDIS and he's still on it.
Yes,
okay? So it makes the height difference seem quite a bit bigger. Okay.
But my God, is it like apparent?
Yes, it is. It is.
So the face huggers are basically they're on Earth. They could be around on Earth, and Father Christmas is like, or Santa Claus. Are you a Santa Claus or a Father Christmas?
I'm not a Father Christmas at all.
I like
Father Christmas is too old-fashioned for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like, I find that like people are often. I once said when I worked at Asda, I think it was. I once heard another guy who worked at Asda say like, "Well, Father Christmas is a Yank, isn't? No, sorry, Santa Claus is a Yank, isn't he? He's a Yank. We don't have that over here. We have Father Christmas, okay? Like." All right, brother.
Yeah, man, relax.
Yeah.
Some customs can be shared, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, fucking hell.
Next, I'll be coming over here and playing soccer. Outrageous.
The crime that has been committed.
Oh, no, we're both playing the same game and we call it something different.
You get bloody arrested for saying Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure you do, mate.
Yeah. Can't say anything except all the things you can say and frequently do.
These days, they throw you in jail for being English, do they? Wow.
Okay, show me that paperwork, mate.
I haven't been thrown in jail. Pretty sure I'm English, but all right.
So, yeah, the face huggers are on Earth. Santa says, no more fucking around, basically. Right.
Does he say that? Must have missed that.
Yeah, he says it explicitly to the camera. And then he puts on his glasses and he goes, yeah! Again.
He goes, yeah! Does he?
He does. The elves are glazing him big time, though. They're like, fucking Santa is sick,
I don't like that. I don't like that term at all, okay? Please never use that.
You don't like it? I think it has great comedic
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Please never say it again.
I tried a hip new cool phrase that I heard.
No, I don't like it.
You don't. I thought that'd be right up your alley. You love a bit of crude humour like this.
What have you known me to enjoy crude humour? If anything, I'm famously a prude.
I wouldn't call you a prude.
I am the biggest prude there is. Okay, I don't even know what a
Great. You can't even think about something to be offended by.
I've never even heard of kinks. Okay.
Okay.
I'm a big old prude.
We all believe you. That's the important thing.
I don't know what you're getting at with that.
Right. The elves have taken a selfie with the North Pole, which is an actual pole.
That's a bit of fun.
I really enjoyed that stupid little joke, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, of course it's real. And then she's like, why has he got stripes on it? So you can see it in the snow?
Yeah. It's also just, like, they didn't need to go this extra hard on it, the joke whenever he went, I got a selfie with it, look, and he just has got a selfie with it. It's really funny.
It is very fun, yeah.
But yeah, so... Santa has a great line, right? Because Faye Marseille throughout this entire interaction is just kind of grilling him on, like, well, how are you, Santa? How's that all work? Right? Yeah. And he's like, he says something to the effect of like, come on, love, grow up, right? There's like fucking hundreds of millions of kids expecting presents. You think I could do all that by myself? Yeah. I've got a second sleigh, actually.
He's got a second Santa Claus, isn't it?
Yeah, who's this mystery one?
I don't know. Mystery Claus, yeah. We hear him on the phone to him a bit later.
Yeah.
So there you go.
He sounds like a bit of an idiot. Like, he sounds like the way Nick Frost is talking to him, it sounds like he's a fucking idiot.
The Lawrence of the people.
Nathan, do I have to go in the daytime? I'd rather just fucking do it later.
The Lawrence to Nick Frost's Nathan.
So this is the first instance of something that will keep popping up, right? The doctor goes over to one of the crew and he's like, one of the crew members says to the doctor, how do we stay alive? And the doctor goes, right, how did we get here? What's this for? What is this fucking base doing? And she's like, oh, it's a long story, isn't it?
Did you pick up on this?
On the second one I did, yeah.
On the second one? What, once was it shown us as it's a long story?
I don't know who the second one was, but I know that there's like a 10-minute window where this happens 3 times.
Yeah. It does happen quite a bit in a short window. Yeah.
So I did notice that. But I didn't pick up on like the rest of the stuff I found quite compelling. The like how many layers deep into this dream we were. I didn't really pick up on any of that stuff.
Interesting. Yeah. So yeah, she did. Yes. So it is a long story how they got there. We'll return to that in a little while. But Clara's like, listen, what you said about Danny, cunt, unacceptable. Yeah. All right. Danny is dead. All right.
Yeah.
And then Clara's like, I lied. Okay. I lied so you'd go home to Gallifrey instead of fussing over me or whatever. And then the Doctor admits the truth. All right. And then he's like, oh, funny that. I lied, okay? I never found Gallifrey. I lied so you'd stay with Danny. And then they both just kind of look at each other like, all right, we don't have time to unpack this now, yes. All right? So we're dying then? Let's focus on something else then, shall we? Okay?
There is that moment where, like, you could either have a big, honest conversation here or just ignore it. And, of course, these two just fucking ignore it.
Of course they do. They're so fucking broken, man. They're both like, no, let's just not address that whatsoever.
It's wonderful character drama to be going into this now. And I said I was excited to go into Series 9 with this at the end of last week. Right, I didn't know we'd be dealing with this much in the Christmas special. The Christmas specials are largely the episode where the character drama kind of fizzles for a moment, then they do the big event thing. But yeah, man, just two characters lying to each other for each other's benefit as opposed to their own. Lovely, lovely, lovely stakes. Lovely, interesting drama.
Indeed.
Santa feeds his reindeers magic carrots.
That's fucking ridiculous, but so much fun. So much fun, man.
I think the casting of Nick Frost is genius because he can sell this dumb shit. He really can sell the dumbest fucking shit you give him.
Game of Thrones is like, reindeer can't fly, so what the fuck's all that about? And he's like, no, of course they can't fly. That's fucking ridiculous. It's a scientific impossibility. That's why I feed mine magic carrots.
Yeah, and but you just go, yeah, all right, fine.
He's so stupid.
So this is when the Doctor asks Game of Thrones why they're on the North Pole. This is when I noticed it. So I guess it was when Faye Marseille says it.
Okay.
And she's like, long story, mate. And my note says, something's afoot here. And I didn't divulge any deeper into that thought.
A game is the foot.
The game is afoot. They're going to get Mind Palaced or something.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Shona's still trying to figure out like if this cunt is Santa or not, or if he's even real. And then the Doctor helps her out and is like, how'd you get all the presents in the sleigh? And then Santa, with like a wry grin on his face before taking a sip of his coffee, just like, bigger on the inside.
It's so good.
Fun. So good, man.
I loved it. Also, again, my favorite thing about the Santa stuff is the two elves that are essentially just the backup to Santa. Yeah, they are. They really are. Yeah. But like Santa goes, it's bigger on the inside. And just one of them to himself goes, oh. It's really funny.
Very good.
So the Doctor then asks again for a third and final time for the time being what their mission is. And they're like, long story. And I'm like, come on now. Come on now. It was subtle and now this is silly.
Yeah. But they're like watching the footage of like what happened. They're like, so this happened like a week ago or whatever. The other half of our team went into an ice cave on an expedition, and then they found all these creatures, and then now they're in there. And then that guy eating the biggest fucking turkey leg you've ever seen.
Oh my
He's
God,
like, he's just munching on that, man. He's like, they're a bit like facehuggers, aren't they? From Alien. And the Doctor's like, what are you talking about? He's like, Alien, Alien, the horror movie. The Doctor goes, there's a horror movie called Alien. Oh, that's really offensive. No wonder you keep getting invaded.
It's a grey line. It's really good.
It's very fun, yeah. And yeah, this absolutely is hanging a fucking lantern on it.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
This is absolutely drawing attention to the reference, so it's fine that we did the reference, okay?
Yeah.
But it's fine, it works,
Look, all right, maybe I'm coming round on it. This is one of them episodes that I like to... sometimes, if I'm a bit lukewarm on an episode, or even if I like it but I've got some flaws, I like talking about it. Right? Yeah, because I like getting into it. Because now thinking back on all the elf stuff, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking funny. Like, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I do really, really like the concept that the face huggers were essentially dormant because just no cunt. I know it becomes a dream and all of this stuff, but the concept of the facehuggers being dormant because just no cunt was around, so they had nothing to telepathically link to, and therefore they just chilled.
Yeah,
for literally. However long. Yeah, that's kind of
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
They were chilling. But I think that's cool. I think that's like an interesting. It's just one of them things where like the humans come in. It's why the horror stories often start with like human intervention on a fucking alien spaceship because like you fucked it up. Good one.
Yeah. The Thing. Ooh.
The Thing indeed. But yeah, so this is good stuff. What's going on next? The Doctor's explaining the facehuggers or something to everyone?
Yeah, maybe.
The host brain digestion shit. That's now in it.
The what?
The Doctor saying like the host's brains get digested or something, and everyone's like, that sounds gross.
Yeah, maybe. He does have a go at that guy freeing his turkey leg, and I think the 12th Doctor is vegan. Okay, all right. Yeah. I mean, there's a few things like this that comes up quite a bit, and I think it might have already come up at one point where he might have said something like,
"I'm a vegan."
No. Like,
do you have a vegan menu?
Someone like makes a reference about how like, how bad it is to like, like needlessly kill, and he's like, "Oh, enjoying your bacon sandwich" or something. Like there's something like that, or something that's already happened, maybe.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I like that.
But anyway, it's something that comes up, which I think
it strikes me as something that he'd have strong moral convictions. He sees things black and white. Like a lot of the time, the option, the thing for not being a vegetarian or a vegan often comes from like, yeah, but I don't wanna. Whereas if the Doctor's like, yeah, it's I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a vegetarian or a vegan. Although saying that,
Bill different. I could skill issue.
I think I could do vegetarian. Definitely not vegan.
I could skill issue.
What are you eating if you're a veggie, or if you're a vegan though?
Well, there's so much choice these days. Like everything's got a vegan range. You can just eat anything.
Yeah, but they're pricey though. They charge they cost fucking through the neck for it.
Yeah, but I've got money.
Just money to burn on your vegan.
I've got that Patreon money.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we'd be taking the Patreon to the vegan aisle at Sainsbury's.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
I am flushed with cash since we started Patreon. That is not true. If we haven't touched any of the Patreon money yet because we're saving it all for the fucking mugs that we're gonna send out.
That's because people very kindly joined up in one bulk when we first launched it. There's going to be an enormous mug cost.
Yes.
6 months down the line, so we both agreed we're just not gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Just let it build. Then spend some mug money, basically.
Mug money, indeed. Money.
So yeah, the Doctor is explaining the what they're called dream crabs, but the face huggers stuff, right? And essentially that's all right. I don't mind you yawning.
It's fine.
Yeah. They blast dreams into your head while they essentially dissolve your brain into some gooey mush, right? It's
that's pretty nice. It's of all the ways to go,
It's look, there's worse ways, definitely worse ways. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to go with a nice little dream.
Yeah, a lot of people do say the ideal way to go is in your sleep. So
there you go. Let's do it.
Yeah, right now.
Suicide pact. Let's go.
Nice. Wait, do we have to just wait here and fall asleep on mic?
I don't know.
I might toss and turn a little bit.
I shoot you and then you shoot me.
Well, through Zoom though. Because if we're doing this right now,
I like that. That's your issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's your issue with me shooting you and then you shooting me.
All right. So the Doctor sends Clara off for a cup of tea. This is fun. They're doing their banter again. They're back on good banter terms.
He sends her off for the dream crab.
Yeah,
and then he sends her off for the dream club, and then she's like, "Oh, can I get you a cup of tea while you're at it?" And he's like, "Yeah, and a punch in the face too, probably." At least he knows,
Yeah, exactly. He's leaning into it. So Clara heads off, and she sees some smashed glass. Oh no, there's a face hugger about, basically.
A dream crab, Lawrence.
No, they're face huggers. I'm calling them face huggers.
That's not what they are. I refuse.
A face hugger is an infinitely cooler name than a dream crab.
Yeah, but it was used in the movie Alien, all right?
They should have come up. What would you have called this?
I'd have called it a dream crab.
Well, I'd have called it a face hugger. I win. Checkmate.
Not really.
A little bit.
They also don't hug your face. They kind of like swallow it.
Oh, they stick something like down your mouth, don't they?
Face huggers do though, but these more like swallow your head though.
Oh yeah, like they cuddle you big time, don't they? Yeah.
That's just another word for hug.
Yeah. Didn't even mean to. What was I going to say to you? I was going to ask you a question, Nathan, and I'm going to let everyone know that on the podcast. Another happy question. No, because now there's pressure on me to remember it. What if I can't?
Well, shall I give you some thinking time?
Yeah.
Pop. The doctor. Clara is walking through the hallway. There's smashed glass everywhere. So the little dream crab has got loose. We see her, she's hiding under the table. She's trying to do maths. She's real fucking sick at maths, by the way. This hasn't come up before. But earlier in the episode, the doctor was like trying to distract her from the face huggers. Sorry, the dream crabs. And he was like asking her all these kind of sums, and she was getting them instantly. And he was like, "Stop being so good at maths." And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't help it. I'm just good at maths." This is annoying me. But and then
have you seen Alien Romulus?
Shut the fuck up. And then she's under this table and she's doing more maths for herself. But again, she's just very good at maths.
Yeah. You can't distract yourself when it just comes too easy. It's not.
Yeah, it's true.
What would your thing be? What would you go to distract yourself from this kind of stuff?
I don't know. I'd think, I don't know.
Well, there you go. Dead. Yeah. Immediately dead then.
Immediately dead. Yeah, I guess.
I think you would do quite well if you could recall something that you've bragged about. You and to be fair, you have backed it up as well. If you could run through each series of Doctor Who, naming the titles in the order that they came out in.
I could do that. Yeah. Rose, The End of the World.
Oh, it didn't, isn't it?
The Unquite Dead.
Nope.
World War III. Aliens of London, I think they're the other way around. Dalek.
Yeah.
The Space Platform 1 with Simon Pegg.
The Jackafice.
Yes.
One.
Yeah. Whatever that one's called.
Oh, The Long Game.
The Long Game, I knew it. And then the rest.
Pete's Dead. That's the one.
Yeah, Father's Day. But that's later, I think.
I think that's next one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I do Yakko's World.
What's Yakko's World?
You don't know Yakko's World?
I don't.
Everyone, let's do a quick Yakko's World right now.
Oh my god, I don't know what we're getting into with this.
Everyone get ready.
All right.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
Oh.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, San Diego, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now in one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland and Russia, Oman. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England, Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Nepal and Bhutan, Bhutan, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippines, Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Burroughs and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Tajito, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Nigeria and Ghana. I'm doing all this off the top of my head, by the way.
No, you're not.
Sarah's gone. Niger, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt and Begon, Zambia, Somalia, Kenya, Mali, Sierra Leone and Algiers, Dahomey, Namibia, Segala, Libya, Cameroon, Tanzania, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mahone, Scanlan, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Crimea, Russia, then Transylvania, Morocco, Liechtenstein, Transylvania, Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan, and Wales. Wales isn't included, so you have to include Wales at the end. Anyway, I did all that off the top of my head. I just want everyone to know that.
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. We'll say that. We'll all lie and say that's true.
You didn't see me looking at anything.
No, I guess I didn't, yeah.
Exactly. You don't know.
Clara wakes up and Danny's here again. So I guess this is what you meant when I said it was a nice final note on Danny last week.
I did, yeah.
He's immediately back.
I don't know if you picked up on it, but I was doing a little tease.
Yeah, but I thought it might be for down the line. I didn't know it was the next fucking episode.
No, it was an immediate tease.
So he's dressed as Father Christmas. Good on him. That's a good suit, by the way. Good Father Christmas costume he's got there.
Not as good as Nick Frost's.
No, because that's legit Father Christmas.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this. Well, I like this scene a lot. Right, this whole dream sequence with Clara and Danny is fucking brilliantly done. Right?
Yeah,
Clara's out of it. No idea it's Christmas. Danny's like, I'm Father Easter, mate, and she's like, Danny, you're a fucking idiot. Stop pretending you're Father Easter, you idiot.
No, she's the idiot, really.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, what day is it? What's going on? He's like, Easter. It's Easter, obviously. That's why I'm dressed as Father Easter.
Yeah,
he says.
That is dumb of her, to be real. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, she doesn't know what day it is. She's in a dream that's killing her. So
that's true. Yeah,
it has completely fucked with her mind. So I think it's excusable from her.
She can be forgiven for having a bit of a mental lapse, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. So it's Christmas. Danny and Clara are having Christmas Day together. She's quite excited about that. They're making their way downstairs, but then Clara stops and she sees a chalkboard in the hallway, which just says Clara written on it. And she's like, what's going on here? What's this?
I like that they've established 12's chalkboard so consistently that when I see a chalkboard with Clara written on it, I don't go, oh, that says Clara. I go, oh, that says Clara.
Clara.
Yeah. You just read it differently when you know 12 wrote it.
Yeah.
She asked Danny whose blackboard this is, and the words changed to dreaming and then dying.
Dreaming, dying, yes.
This is a mini short film in itself. This is a fascinating fucking exploration of this stuck in a dream horror vibe thing.
Great little horror vibe from this. Great little moment of horror. Yeah. She erases the words and then a new one appears instantly. And it goes from Clara to dreaming to dying. And then she starts to do it in quick succession. And then it goes, you are dying.
Yes.
It says. But she's just like, I'm going to ignore that, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm probably fine.
Yeah. And just focus on the dream. So then she goes back downstairs and Danny's like, come on. You don't know what I've got on underneath this suit. And she's like, I do actually. You're too nervous to wear 2 layers.
Yeah, no, isn't he?
Yeah, you've got your pajamas on.
You've got your Cyberman pants on.
Yeah. And then a fun line, and maybe a bit telling, but Danny says, you could have used your imagination. And Clara says, yeah, I generally have to. Is that a bit of a...
It's a shot. It's definitely...
It does. This seems like a shot at something.
All I'm going to say is if my wife hit me with that, they ruin it.
Yeah.
Absolute day ruin.
That is brutal, Clara, to be honest.
It's not only is it fucking insanely cruel, it's also so quick-witted that it just makes you go, I guess I'll just die. There's nothing I've got to give it. I will say before we move on from this though, the filmmaking of this is incredible. We spoke. We always like to get into these moments, like the fascinating moment of in the forest in the night or whatever, when it's like the POV child thing. It looks fresh and interesting.
This is the forest of the night.
Sorry, Pierce, but I'm going to do something different or whatever I did. My song.
No one cares about that.
But then, the filmmaking in this is great. Just the spoken, you can hear Peter Capaldi whispering the words "you are dying" with an echoey effect. That's great. The background, there's one shot in particular where the background suddenly gets super fucking close focus on Clara and it blurs the shit out of it, emphasizing that it's not real, it's nonsense, like she's been isolated from the dream by noticing this kind of thing.
And then all the other chalkboards as well.
Yeah.
And she's surrounded by chalkboards at one point, and they're all like, Clara, you're dying, or whatever.
Yeah. It's just the equivalent of just 12 probably just screaming at her.
Yeah.
Fucking absolutely fascinating. They do that. I never know what it's called. There's a specific name for it, but the weird perspective dolly shot thing.
The Spielberg shot.
Spielberg does do it a hell of a lot as well, yeah.
He invented it, yeah.
Did he invent it? I didn't know that.
In Jaws, yeah. The one where it zooms in but out at the same time.
Yeah, they get closer but the background gets further away.
The Spielberg shot, it's from Jaws. He invented it.
Awesome.
Yeah. You don't know that, Mr. Movies?
I didn't know that. It's been a long time since I watched
This is your king. This is your king, this guy. I know more about movies than he does.
Sorry, everyone. I've let the side down. So yeah, Danny's like, you said all this. Danny's like, oh, I might be naked, and Clara's like, you got a tiny cock, mate.
She didn't say that.
It's there. It's in the subtext, I think.
She didn't disrespect his size. She disrespected his skill.
Yeah, his efforts. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Little soldier's not up to scratch, mate.
I don't like it. This feels like it should all be cut, quite frankly.
No, it's gonna stay. It's gonna stay.
Okay.
We've said way ruder than that.
No. Sometimes I think we get too comfortable with this podcast.
So yeah, the doctor we're back on the thing lab, that area, right? And the doctor's like, can we just fucking kill this thing? And everyone's like, I thought you were a scientist, man. That's not very sciencey of you. And the doctor's like, I'll kill you as well if you don't shut up.
I don't know if he is, but yeah, all right.
Yeah, he goes to Nick Frost. He goes to Nick Santa.
Yeah, he's like, listen, basically, I need you to get me another one of those, all right? So, because, look, there's only one way I can get to Clara, basically. So Clara and Danny, seems to be nighttime now. They seem to have had a full day of Christmas together. Yeah. They're just chilling on the couch together.
What a cozy setup, by the way. That house looks so nice.
Yeah, I really hope Clara keeps this house and doesn't move away. Doesn't move back into her old flat for some reason. Anyway,
times are tough.
Yeah. Anyway, as they go to have a little smooch, but then just as they do, there's a knock at the door. There's a bop, 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 bop. And they're like, oh no, it's your dad. Better not get him talking about golf or whatever, even though they apparently got him a set of golf clubs for Christmas. But Clara goes to answer the door, and it's the doctor. Doctor's like, hello, it's me, Clara.
Yeah. Now, not to be rude.
Doctor.
Right. And maybe this has come off, maybe I shouldn't have made too many X-rated jokes mere moments ago.
Okay,
right?
Here we go.
But my note reads, it's not Clara's dad, it's Clara's daddy.
Okay, yeah. I quite like that, to be honest.
It's not bad, right? Good. I thought that was good.
Yeah. Quite good.
Yeah.
Yes. So the doctor's here. He's like, look, it's not real. You know it's not real. It's all a dream and it's killing you. And she's like, Merry Christmas. You remember Danny? And he's like, yeah, better than you, clearly. You made him taller. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's I like this a lot. This is
And then he even goes Merry Christmas PE.
Yes. He goes Merry Christmas sir. He's like, oh, you got the dialogue down too. You nailed this.
Yeah.
Oh, just the fucking I really like the fact that the doctor's even here. This is such a romantic thing of like, he's dying as well to do this. Like, it's such a these two, like we spoke last week about we spoke yesterday about how dramatic these two are, right? And how big of a drama queens these two are, right? And this is just like, this is it dialed up. The doctor's been 100%. Like, if Clara's killing herself, I'll kill myself to not kill her.
Well, yeah, he's like, you're dying, Clara. None of this is real. You know that you are literally dying right now. She's like, no, if that's the case, then how are you here? And he's like, well, obviously I'm dying too.
Yeah,
in a big dramatic reveal. Basically, and
that's good. That's like, I don't know, it's just a testament to their romance. Yeah. I saw someone, I can't remember who it was. Someone Discord referred to them as like their love as like, you can have a love of your life that isn't romantic. It's like a platonic love of your life.
You can, yeah.
I just don't think that's what this is. Like,
I don't think that's what this is all.
Yeah,
really.
But you're not wrong. You can have that.
You absolutely can have that. It's just. This is how I personally see it. And this is also how, I can't speak for Peter Capaldi, but this is absolutely how Jenna Coleman saw it as well.
Oh, really? Has she been open about
how she played it. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's great stuff. Yeah. I think you can tell. In her performance, I think you can tell what her intention is in a lot of scenes.
I think so too.
Yeah. So the doctor, I love this analogy. The doctor simplifies what the process is for Clara. He's like, essentially, someone has stuck a straw through your fucking head and they're drinking you.
Yes.
What a gross fucking concept that is.
Yeah. He says you should be screaming with agony right now, but the dreams act as like a kind of anesthetic for it, basically. Yeah. So you don't really feel it. So again, pretty nice.
Yeah, again, a good way to go.
Just a good day to die hard. I don't know why that came into my brain.
This is quite opposite from dying hard. This is dying soft and gently, I think.
I know, but that's just the name of a movie, so I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I guess you can't change it, can you? You didn't make it, so...
I didn't call it that. Blame Bruce Willis, probably. All right?
I'm not blaming Bruce Willis for anything. He's ill, Nathan. He's not well.
Yeah, I know, bless him.
Yeah.
We wish him the best.
We do. Over here at the Stillgotlegspodcast.
Here it's Still Got Legs. We wish Bruce Willis the best. And frankly, I'm not afraid to say
No, we should put a PSA out, I think.
Yeah.
So...
We should put out a PSA on motion smoothing as well.
Yeah.
To rival Tom Cruise and that other guy.
What, Chris? Hey. They're standing in their little army base for Top Gun, yeah.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. We have a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun here on whatever this movie is.
But it's time to get serious for a moment.
It's time to get serious. Motion smoothing is a serious
It's an epidemic sweeping the nation.
When you go home to your parents' house at Christmas, you ever notice how the TV looks really weird?
Yeah.
It's called motion smoothing.
Again, that's the Zemo meme of like, yeah, Tom Cruise generally is typically out of line, but he is absolutely correct. Motion smoothing sucks ass.
Oh, he's a weird Scientologist.
He is. Yeah. What are you making of this Danny moment? This whole, I wasn't saving the world, I was saving Clara and the world got lucky. What do you make of all this stuff?
First of all, what I will say, this is a classic. Moffat loves this shit, all right? Moffat loves, like, yes, I'm a dream. Yes, I'm not real, but I'm not going to let that stop me doing this thing or whatever. That's so fucking Stephen Moffat, all right? But you know what? Fucking works every time.
Yeah,
So, like, it's good. It gets me every time, so I like it.
Minus logic plus heart equals Moffat scripts, yeah.
Exactly, yes. But yeah, I like this moment from Danny. I like him. He says, "Yeah, I didn't save the world. I saved Clara. Everyone else just got lucky and stuff." And it is a nice little moment between the two of them. Him like saying, "Look, I want my 5 minutes. You give me 5 minutes a day, but then that's it. You got to focus on the rest and stuff."
Yeah.
It's quite a nice moment, to be honest.
I think it's nice and sweet, and I think it wraps them up nicely. Right, there's this lovely testament.
We don't need to see any more Danny, all right?
No, yeah, I genuinely think his arc has ended nicely, and that's
Put him in the bin.
Yeah. But I think that's nice. It's the concept of like that last Christmas. Every Christmas is the last Christmas.
Every Christmas is last Christmas.
Yeah,
remember that?
I do remember that. Yeah, from the episode, or
yeah, just remember it.
Okay. Oh,
make a note of it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
What?
Is this going to be something sad that I don't know about yet?
No, not really. It's just a phrase that pops up every now and then. That's all.
Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, I do like this. I like Danny's. He sees it more as like it's not. We weren't robbed. We got this extra time, and that's a gift. This isn't a bad thing that this happened.
Bonus, he calls it. It's a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he's not real.
No, he's not real, and he shouldn't feel any of this because he's in heaven or whatever.
Yeah, you're actually a fucking dream, mate. You're a dream crab. What are you doing?
But no, this is good. I quite like this quite a lot. I think.
Yeah.
Nice wrap up for Danny. Danny will never see you again, and I'm sure our podcast is cheering.
See you later, Samuel French or Samuel Anderson, whatever your name is.
One of the two. You're certainly one of the Samuels.
Good on you.
So Clara's not. Well, they're
back.
Wait.
One moment there I do like is when he's saying the whole thing about 5 minutes. She's like, "Don't you soldier me," and he goes, "Do as you're told," and then the doctor just goes, "Brave," and then Danny goes, "I'm dead already. What's she gonna do?"
Yeah, they're getting on. They're getting on a little bit.
Yeah, good on PE.
Good on PE. Yeah. I do also just quickly while we're still on Danny because this is the final Danny moment.
No more Danny.
No,
that's it. This week's a fucking treat, man. You gotta get yourself one of these. Pop.
I like the fact that when he's like, "I didn't save the world. I saved Clara, and the world got lucky." My brother, we all saw your speech. We all saw the big speech you did where you were like, "Let's save the world, all the dead guys."
Yeah.
Over here on me, we're saving the world. We're Oscar Mike to save the world.
You thought everyone was a pirate or whatever. Or you was a pirate or something.
Something like that, yeah. He was like, "Alright, everyone.
Listen up, you miserable maggots.
First, stop scrubbing the deck or whatever."
Alright, lads. I'll tell you Captain Blackbeard's honest
truth. Give us a song, lads.
Head up she rises, head up she rises, head up she rises, early in the morning.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Great stuff, that song.
Do you ever have random things stuck in your head?
I guess so, yeah, but
Yeah.
what?
For some reason, for the past month now, and this is probably something I've not seen in maybe 15 years or something, but I've had an advert for Green Giant sweet corn stuck in my head for the past couple of months. So every now and then in a quiet moment I'm going, do you know, if you my mum says you are what you eat. So if you eat runner beans, you'll become a runner. Yeah. And if you eat French fries, you become French. Yeah. And if you eat, what's this then? And then the mum comes in and goes, it's Green Giant sweet corn. Green Giant. And then they both eat the sweet corn. And I've had that stuck in my head. And I just think about it every now and then.
I mean, fair enough. Why not?
Yeah, there you are. The more you know.
The more you know.
Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho.
So
why did he say ho, ho, ho? He's not Santa Claus.
Yeah, I guess not.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
He's just capitalising on a brand, isn't he?
Yeah. Santa should sue.
Yeah, Santa should sue. Nick Frost should sue. You should see him in court.
You should, yeah.
So Clara's not okay, and the doctor's like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw your dead boyfriend as a dream ghost boy or whatever, so...
Oh, they woke up. They're alive now.
Yeah, they're alive now. Everyone's back.
Yeah.
Well, them two are back.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff, yeah.
They're being inceptioned, Nathan.
Maybe.
They're in a dream or something.
All right.
And then this is where we get the weird... the explanation for the weird cut we saw earlier when Father Christmas saved everyone. Inception!
No. Again, no. It's... Inception did not invent the concept of dreams within dreams.
All right, but for the sake of just saying it quickly, they have been inceptioned here.
No.
They have been.
Inception does not... No, because Inception is not dreams within dreams. Inception is planting an idea of something in one's dream.
You're correct.
Yes.
What's the phrase for dream within a dream in Christopher Nolan's Inception, then?
We don't have one.
Oh. We should have
call it Dream Within a Dream.
He should have done a better movie then and explained this concept.
Yeah. Probably should have had a better role for women.
Yeah.
Well.
Well, why would he do that? That's Nolan.
Yeah, that's not Chris Nolan.
So yeah, they explained the weird cut. Basically, Father Christmas came in and saved everyone. And this is a good scene. The doctor's like, there's only one way to know if we're still in a dream or not. Everyone get a book. Everyone get this book thing.
Yeah, they've all got a manual for this research facility or whatever. So it's like, everyone grab your identical manuals. To Clara, give us a number, 57. Great. Everyone turn to page 57. First word. What do you got? Isotope. Extremely. Inside. Chocolate.
Yeah.
How very interesting.
Why have I got stuck with chocolate?
4 different words.
Four different words. Yeah, they must be not in the same... No, they're all having little different dreams or whatever.
Yes. Do it again. Another number. Clara, 24. We are all dead. Boom. What did you know about this?
That's mean, is what that is.
Yeah.
Even the way Faye Marseille pauses and she's like, has to say dead really solemnly. I'm like, oh man, this is a good little concept. And also, what a great idea to check if you're all sharing a weird dream or whatever.
Makes sense. Yeah, I like it.
It's quick thinking, for sure.
Shall we check if we're in a dream right now?
Yeah.
Because do you ever get that? Are you ever in a dream and you're like, is this a dream?
No, I've never had that.
I have 100%. I've definitely had dreams where I'm like, there's no fucking way this is a dream. Like, I'm awake right now. I know I'm fully awake right now. So because of that, I'm never fully sure, you know? I need a little thing from a totem, a little thing, you know?
Oh yeah, you need to, or you need to be in, what's the thing that they constantly do? They sit in chairs and fall backwards or some shit.
A kick, that's what they
That's
call
the
that.
kick, yeah.
Yes. No, we need a little
totem to do a spin.
Yeah.
What would your totem be?
I don't know.
What is a little thing you have on you all the time?
It has to be personal, you know?
Yeah.
So it has to be something that no one else can know the weight and feel of, really.
I've got a built-in perfect one.
Like your wedding room.
Literally. It's the built-in, but it's built-in and perfect. I'm not saying it's creative or clever.
built in. You was born with that, was you?
No, but like since marriage, it's the perfect one. It's the perfect totem. In fact, I'm going to spin it now and find out if I'm in a dream.
All right, go on then. Take it off. He did. The marriage is over.
No, I put it back on. It's back on, I promise.
I don't know. This sonic screwdriver.
You do fiddle with that a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now I'm gay.
Exactly. Should we check if we're in a dream right now?
Yeah. How
do we do this?
Let's pull up. Well, I don't really know. I've got nothing around me.
Yeah, me neither. I've got a copy of the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, but I'm guessing you don't.
I've got the motivational words that are on my water bottle that you don't like.
Oh, shut the fuck up with that shit, man.
What's the first word of your book?
That's... No, I'm not... It won't compare to your fucking water bottle.
It might do.
Let's pull up our text messages. Okay?
All right. What text are we looking for?
Just the most recent one. And what's the first word you say? Let's say it on 3, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Join.
Oh, thank God.
We're not in a dream.
Thank God for that.
It's all right, we're safe.
What happened there is I said join thinking Nathan was going to say something different and the bit would be different. Yeah. But we both played it safe. What's going on, Nathan? We need to speed through some of this. We're doing a long stint of long episodes recently because we're not focused enough to be compact.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, I'm sorry.
We're making it worse for ourselves by being so sloppy and tired.
I know. All right. Yes. So the dream crab is a crab.
Yeah.
In a dream.
Yeah.
It tries to make the dream as real as possible to trap you inside, the doctor says. And then Santa's like, yeah, that's why it gives you me, so I can come in and save the day. Yeah. Basically. So that's why Santa's here.
So Santa's not real. The episode's like, Santa's not real. Maybe he's
Santa's not real, everyone. Fuck you.
Yeah. And he takes the piss out of Capaldi as well. He starts mimicking the Scottish accent.
Oh, it's all a bit dreamy, weemy.
Yeah, fine, good. Like it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun stuff.
Yeah. And then there's a good bit of fun because the doctor's like, all right, well, I don't need the impression, but yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, sure. You're right. So that's why Santa's here. And then Santa's like, yeah. And it also gives you a time-traveling scientist dressed like a magician, okay? And then I was like, no. Wait a minute, no. And he's like, yeah, living in a phone box, traveling time and space. Ridiculous. And I was like, it's not a phone box, it's a spaceship in disguise. Like, all right, mate.
If you say so.
Yeah, that makes it sound more real, doesn't it?
I kind of like this. This is the because so many times you're right. Like in Doctor Who, they've had this like the Santa's not real thing. Santa couldn't be real. The Doctor's always skeptical of like we saw in Robot of Sherwood, right? Just the Doctor's skeptical. Robin Hood can't exist. I'm like, you exist, man. Yeah. Like, you're the most magical, whimsical fucking person ever. Like, your very being is absurd in nature, so why can't something else absurd exist? So
because the Doctor knows what's real and not.
Yeah, but we're watching a show, aren't we? So we know that silly things can exist in this world.
Yeah, but the Doctor's not watching the show.
Well, he should be watching the show. It's good. He hasn't seen it.
The Doctor is the show. Right?
He needs. That's what the Doctor's. How good would a Doctor Who adventure be where they somehow the TARDIS fucks up and they end up in a world where Doctor Who's a TV show?
That's been brought up before. Someone's like, that's been like a thing that's been out there. Like
not for me.
All right,
just saying a cool thing.
Right. Like you're not the first person to suggest that.
I reckon I might be. I reckon I could be.
You're definitely not. I think that was even a theory about what was going on in series, whatever the most recent one is, 1 or 14 or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that theory then, and yeah. So I guess I'm just subconsciously echoing shit that I've heard.
Billy bullshitting over there.
No, I didn't realise.
Okay.
So there's another. I think I can't quite tell. It has the air of a Capaldi improv line. Right. Okay. When they all have to get in a handhold circle to wake up from their dream. Right. Yeah. And the Doctor's obviously always hesitant to big shows of affection like this. Right. Yeah. And there's just a fantastic line delivery from Peter Capaldi where he goes, all right, well, I'll hold Clara's hand, but like that's it.
He says, I'm not very good with this hand-holdy thing. I will hold Clara's hand, but that's it. Which is very sweet.
It's so sweet, and it's so
and then he
fun.
gets forced into holding Game of Thrones' hand as well, and he's like, I don't want to do this, but okay.
Did you know that apparently Faye Marceau was supposed to play a companion?
Was she?
Yeah, this was the thing. Apparently, that's why there's a massive focus on her in this episode, because it was essentially, if Jenna Coleman's going, then we'll pivot in this way.
This was originally going to be Gemma Coleman's last episode.
Yeah, and I think you can tell towards the end of this episode that might have been an intention.
Kind of.
Yeah. So, anyway, they all use their shared consciousness to wake up or some shit. The face huggers are all dusting up. They're going, fuck, we've dusted or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though I like this, they all managed to escape the room, but the Gilf lady, right, I don't know her name, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the Doctor refers to her as a sexy woman.
He does. I was going to say, yeah, the Doctor thinks so as well, clearly.
But like they all managed to escape, and the face huggers are essentially by the door, not letting it close, and she's just fucking twatting him with the butt of her gun. She's going hell for leather, and I love it.
She is going ham on them, so...
Yeah.
Good for her, man, you know?
Yeah, man, fucking get out of there. Why not?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So the Doctor's off, Nathan. He's like, fuck this, I'm done now. Done the job.
Yeah, he just goes, bye.
Yeah, see ya.
And just was like, right, that's it, we're done, see ya. And just walks off.
Yeah, Clara follows him out, and he's like, there's no need for chatting, this isn't Facebook.
Yeah. So they're off, they're making their way towards the TARDIS, and Clara, like, at one point says, wait a minute, if we're out of the dream, how come Santa was still on my roof?
Yeah.
And the Doctor's like, oh, shit.
There's more nonsense that I have to deal with.
That's a good fucking point.
What does he say? He says
much like Sabrina Carpenter, I need a Charles Dickens. Is what he says, because there's some nonsense about it.
Fuck's sake.
That's what he says.
Oh yeah, I forgot he said it exactly like that.
Yeah.
I thought you'd quite like this scene because there's a fun line where the Doctor says, you know, like Clara's like the face huggers are out there, and he's like polar bears are out there either. I suppose that's not something I've got to do with or something. But then something that I would know you connect with, as you often use it as your outro for these podcasts. Is the Doctor goes, I'm not your mum, as he walks off.
Do I have to use that as
all the time? You're like, I don't know, subscribe or whatever, or don't, I'm not your mum or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I do say that. Yeah.
Fun little thing.
Good on me then. Good on me.
Yeah. You and the Doctor have good riffs.
It's true. The Doctor's like, fuck, do you know what I hate about missing the obvious? Oh, wait, no. He's like, do you know what I hate about the obvious? I gave my hand away. Do you know what I hate about the obvious? Missing it. That would have been great if I didn't fuck it up, all right?
Yeah, we got there in the end, though. I think
Lawrence cut all that out. The Doctor's like, do you know what I hate about the obvious? Missing it.
He does do that, and you delivered it perfectly, might I say.
First time, yes. I nailed it. He runs back into the fucking research base, and he's like, as you were, no saluting. Wait, are you the same people as before?
It's so good. He's like, sorry. Clara's like, yeah, obviously. And he's like, sorry, I deleted you guys. So he now goes around. He calls Faye Marceau the gobby one, and she goes, I have a name, and he goes, I don't need it. Which again, I also thought was quite funny. I know it doesn't work out, but in a meta kind of way, it is quite funny that she's like, I'm a character, and the Doctor's like, nope, see ya.
Brutal.
But yeah, and then he calls her the sexy one, the gilf.
Yeah, he does. He calls her the sexy one.
Yeah. The other one's like the uptight boss or something.
What brings you to the North Pole at your age, sexy one? It's a long story.
And Clara.
Everyone's like, it's a long story, and Clara's like, hey, like that's weird. Why are they all saying that? He's like, fuck, you think that's weird? Fucking watch this, sister. How do we get here? It's a long story.
Oh no.
Yeah. Bit of fun. That's a fun moment. I like that.
That is a great moment. It's always fun when they flip it back like that. And Jenna Coleman's performance like sells it as well. Like so effortlessly. It's like, it's a long one. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like the Doctor talking about dreams here. You know how like the logic of dreams is stupid, really, because they're disjointed, they're full of gaps that you don't notice until they're over. You know, it stops you asking the right questions. So they do the manual trick again.
Yeah.
And they're like,
well, Clara, the Doctor needs a good number.
Yes. So she gives him number 12. Bit of fun.
They love each other, man. They love each other big time. They want to do kisses and stuff.
It's true. They do. Yeah. But they all have the same word this time, apart from Game of Thrones, who says dead.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone else says very.
Yeah, you nailed
Very
that one
dead.
as well.
Dead very.
It does get you, because you go very, 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 and you're like, oh, great, we're not in a dream. Dead. Oh,
Dead.
This is instantly way worse.
Yeah. And then the doctor's like, who's going to be first to admit it?
Yeah.
That little pain, still there. That little fucking little ice cream headache, you know? Still itching away.
Yeah. So they're not even in the same room. They ascertain they probably don't even fucking know each other in real life. Like,
Probably not.
yeah.
Why would they?
Yeah, well, exactly. And they, the guy gets sucked through the TV. Who is, by the way, Patrick Troughton's son.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for Patrick Troughton's son. He's Doctor Who's little boy.
He's Doctor Who's little boy.
Who would have thought Doctor Who's little boy would grow up to be a pervert?
Yeah, he's touching knees and getting sucked through the TV.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Good on you.
So yeah, and then everyone kind of subconsciously just puts their hand out to various TVs.
Yeah.
And the dog's like, what are you doing? Stop it. And they're like, oh yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Now they're coming
anyway,
through.
they all run away, and then they get chased by the aliens, who are them. Have we even said that? They're them, basically, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they're basically them. They're wearing the same clothes. One of them's got a fancy gilet on, Nathan.
They've all got gilets on.
Yeah.
It's their
Oh
uniform. Yeah. They're all wearing gilets. It's them, basically.
Yeah. We had to cut, by the way, there, because Nathan needed 5 minutes to look up because he thought it was pronounced Gillet, and he's wrong.
None of this is true. We've also talked about gilets before on the podcast.
No, I know we haven't, and it was what I said was real and true.
Okay, sure, great, yeah, good stuff. Anyway, so they're being chased. They go out into the fucking snow, and they're like, we'll get in the TARDIS or whatever. But then there's a Doctor and Clara alien in the TARDIS, and they're like, we're gonna get you, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then they're fucked. They're like, oh no, there's even more of them now. How's that happen? The logic of a nightmare or some shit.
Just dream nonsense, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it, all right?
And then the gilf comes out and she's like, you guys seen The Thing? I've got a flare and we're in a snowy base and I'm Kurt Russell.
Okay, that feels like a reach, but all right.
It's not it's a direct fucking reference.
That feels like a reach.
If you think that's a reach, then I don't know what to tell you.
A flare in the snow.
A flare in a scientific base in the snow. Yes, 100% a reference. It's iconic imagery, and you know it is.
Okay, right. What that reminds me of is in like 2016, 2017 or whatever. I was in a Facebook group. Do you remember those?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
for Hamilton fans. Okay, that's how cringe I was. Okay, I was in a Facebook group.
What do you mean cringe? That could have been last week, Nathan.
It's true, it could have.
You're always in about for Hamilton.
It's true, it could have. But sometimes people would post pictures in there, like if I assume from America, and it'd be like a street sign, like Hamilton Avenue, Jefferson Avenue. Like, look at this fun reference I found. Like, oh, my brother in Christ.
Yeah,
like,
come on, man.
Come on, man. Sure. I mean, that is technically a reference, yes, to Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah, yes.
But I don't know if you know this, my guy.
Yeah.
But,
I can't believe they renamed this road after 2016 or whatever.
That guy on the $10 bill? That's insane, man.
If you do want my horror movie Reach reference, it would be that Freddy Krueger pulls that woman through the window and Patrick Troughton's son gets pulled through the TV by a dream man.
Reach.
That is my Reach. Yeah, I'll admit that's a Reach. The Thing one is true and cool and good.
I'll call it a reach, but all right. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Anyway, Santa comes and saves the day.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, get on my fucking sleigh, bitches.
He's like, I know all of your addresses. And guess what, patrons? We know your addresses.
We know your addresses. We know where you live.
It's just like Father Christmas. We're going to come visit you.
Yeah. Good on us.
You can ask for that information to be redacted, but you won't get your mug.
Yeah, and also I already know it, so it's too late.
Yeah, we've taken pictures.
Yeah,
and we've distributed them. We've sold that data. I hope you get loads of spam letters and weird shit.
We would never do that. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. I wouldn't even know how, to be honest.
No. I'd just sell it to my mate. You want a load of this?
All right.
Do you want this? No, not really. Go on.
It's pretty useless information to me, brother.
I'd do you a good deal, though.
All right. What deal would you do?
What would be the going rate? Let's say a tenner. Right, it's definitely more than a tenner for data, but yeah. But let's say a tenner. And
For that much data? I don't think you get a tenner for that much data.
How many?
I feel like data is usually bought in like bulk, like fucking like,
it is,
thousands at a time and shit. Like,
I do wholesale price, right?
yeah,
I do a quid.
great.
There's not a lot of data, but
That's how much our Patreon's worth for everyone. A whole. Yeah.
no, it's how much their addresses are worth.
Alright, great.
What's going on? Fucking Santa comes in. He's like, everyone get on the sleigh. We're done. The episode's over.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
He takes them all home. They all fly across. There's a nice little moment where they're flying over London and the Doctor gets to ride the sleigh. But he's like, I'm flying a sleigh. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
That's what he says.
Yeah,
I tell you what, it is really good to see that. The Doctor's like, no, what do I want to do that for? Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it, go on. He does love it.
he does have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, and like the 12th Doctor Ernest is not something that happens all that
No,
much. You
yeah.
don't get many Ernest moments from the 12th Doctor, but in genuine happiness, it's like, I'm riding a sleigh. He's having a great time.
He drops the grumpy facade and is just like, look at me go.
He does, yeah. So they're all like, hey, I work in a shop, I think, now. Oh, I'm an account manager for perfume or whatever.
Yeah.
They're all starting to remember who they are, and then they wake up one by one. The sexy gilf lady, she's just presumably having Christmas dinner with her family or whatever. It's like, oh, it's Christmas dinner, come on. And she's like, oh, fucking hell, sorry, dozed off for a second there. Goes to get up, forgot she's in a wheelchair, and then just rolls off instead.
Yeah.
So.
What a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was like, oh, that's really sad.
What an unnecessarily harsh fucking button on her.
Brutal. And then just fucking wheels herself past that just big pile of fuking dirt and ash on the floor.
It does also imply that, like, yes, I know that like old people often do go and need a little mid-Christmas Day nap. Right.
Yeah.
But it does imply that
I'm having a midday nap every day, man. All right.
yeah, but on Christmas, what do you have to stay up over Christmas? Is that
I'm fucking having a midday nap. Absolutely. Fucking after Christmas lunch.
Yeah,
okay? After I've had my Christmas dinner. Best believe I am snoozing on that couch, brother.
Yeah.
All right? Put on fucking, I don't know, Christmas Deal or No Deal or whatever's on TV. Just put on some shit. Put on fucking a Christmas movie or what I've seen a million times.
Yeah.
And let me just fall asleep. Have an hour or two.
doze
just
off?
snoozing
An
on the
hour or
couch.
two? That's a big chunk of your Christmas day gone, though.
Nah, it's fine.
If I'm doing it, I'm taking 45 minutes max. I don't want to be wasting my Christmas day.
Wasting what, though? You just sat on a couch for most of it.
Yeah, spreading good cheer.
Oh, fuck off, nonsense.
But yeah, so I do like that it implies that no one has checked on this gilf in a couple of hours. She's just had a fat fucking alien on her face.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of some kids running.
Actually, dreams, there is the whole thing about time working differently, though. So
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, could have been 5 minutes, really.
All right, fine. Well, you've ruined my joke.
Good, I'm glad. That's what I want to do. That's why this whole podcast exists.
So Ashley wakes up, who is that's the first time
Who the fuck's Ashley?
Yeah, it's just it's the first time I paid attention to her name. She's the perfume woman. She's got a nice fancy rich person bed.
The sexy one. She does have a big rich person bed.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, she wakes up, and then she screams because she sees that big alien next to her.
What the fuck would you be doing, by the way, if you woke up and that cunt's on your bed?
Oh, mate, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah.
I'd straight up just put a gun to my head.
You'd have to move, wouldn't you? I couldn't live there. Yeah.
Although saying that, it does disintegrate. But then even then after that, you're like, are there more?
Yeah.
Like,
what if there's what if a family's in the roof?
What if they bred?
Yeah.
You know? What if they've been breeding? Ugh. Creepy. Anyway, like you.
It's not creepy, it's the miracle of life, Nathan.
All right, it's pretty creepy. So she wakes up, and then Game of Thrones wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh, but first she's like, should we all get a curry or whatever?
She just wants mates, man.
She does. She wants mates. She's a bit of a loner, really. Bless her. And then she wakes up in her like flat or whatever, and she's got like a list of she's got a Christmas Day itinerary, which it says watch Alien. I think was one of them. Watch someone else, call Dad or whatever. Dad comes over.
Yep.
Thrones marathon.
Yes.
Enough for a marathon. How much is a marathon?
Yeah, mate, this is a boring ass Christmas day.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the idea. I mean, like,
yes. Yeah.
She's
got no life, basically.
And then at the end, it was just forgive Dave, whoever the fuck Dave is. I assume Dave the rapper.
He's at the BAFTAs. He's got no good time for this.
The BAFTAs.
Well, oh no, the BAFTAs. The
Brits.
The Brits. The Brits is what I was thinking. Yeah.
The BAFTAs. Bro's got that fucking BAFTA for best actor.
What I didn't get about this is she's like, she sees maybe forgive Dave, and she's just been on a dream adventure, right?
Yeah.
And she just ticks that button. She ticks the forgive Dave piece, right? So I'm sat there thinking, like, what did she learn here that's made her forgive Dave?
I think it's more about like life is short and kind of thing. Like she's had a near-death experience sort of thing, and so in the grand scheme of things, whatever argument she was having with Dave doesn't seem as
yes, now. Right, I see.
Yes,
and maybe she should let loneliness out and let Dave in.
That's right.
Yeah,
we did it, everyone. I ruined another one of his jokes.
Yeah, you did actually. Good stuff.
I destroyed him with facts and logic.
The Doctor wakes up. Nathan, is he on fucking Gallifrey?
No, I doubt it. But one thing I don't get is like there's a quite just an odd moment where like everyone else is gone and it's just the Doctor, Clara, and Sana on the slate. Oh, by the way, there was quite a nice moment where like the Doctor's like, the Doctor says something and Clara's like, I've always believed in Sana, but he looks a little different to me. And that's a nice.
That is a nice little line. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of that.
Looks like Peter Capaldi.
Yes, we get it, Lawrence.
She said it looks like that guy.
Shut the fuck up, Bob. You close your mouth every time. Bob.
Oh, thank God.
I like the. No, I don't like. It's a weird moment where like everyone's gone back home. They've woken up apart from the Doctor and Clara and Sana, I guess. And then the Doctor's just like, "We're not going back, Clara. We died. We're just here now." But then he just wakes up. So I'm like, all right.
Guess
so
not.
That was just a lie. Then I was just wrong. It just seems like a weird inclusion because it has no consequences whatsoever. There's no need for it to be there. It's just a moment of oh shit, and then it's just immediately resolved. Yeah. So like, what is the point of that? You know?
I think, if I'm genuinely honest, I think it's someone just forgot about it.
I think it was 100% something that was a holdover from an earlier draft, maybe or something, or whatever. But yeah, probably should have not made it to fucking whatever.
This is what happens when you obviously do some work on the editing after the fact, and the editor has 4 different scripts and goes, "What one's the fucking? What one's the right? I don't understand."
Yeah.
So he's not on Gallifrey. What is this little planet that he's on?
I don't know. It seemed like a
red dusty boy.
To me, it seemed like a volcano.
It might have been a volcano. It looks very similar to that volcano set from the TARDIS Keys.
Yeah, they probably just used the same one.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought there's an element that they weren't showing it, and the Doctor's like, he's there, and he's kind of like
he's not on Gallifrey because he's not on Gallifrey.
Yeah,
he's not found Gallifrey.
Well, no, because he beat up the TARDIS last week, didn't he? Trying to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know where it is yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he goes. He wakes up and then he goes to see Clara.
Yeah.
But Clara's taking a bit longer. She's like just having a moment with Sana, chilling. But then he goes to Clara's nice house and goes to wake her up and he's like, "Oh, I knew you'd be fucking sleeping in the longest, you lazy bitch," or whatever. And then he goes to wake her up, pulls off the dream crab, gives it a little zap with a screwdriver. And he's like, "How you doing, Clara? How long's it been? How you doing?" She's like, "Fucking 60 years."
"What?
What?
What'd you say?
Who are you?
You look like a nice young man."
She's old now. She's old Clara.
Yeah, she's old.
She's Gilf Clara.
Gilf Clara.
Yeah.
I love this fucking ending so much.
I did too. I think this is a very sweet scene. What I really enjoy is they like go downstairs or whatever. The Doctor comes down with some Christmas hats.
Yeah.
And this is very funny. He's like, "I found these on. You put them on and apparently everything seems hilarious." So This will be fun. Let's do this. And then he puts the hat on her, and she's young again. She's young Clara, and she's just like, do I really look no different to you? And the doctor's like, you'll never look any different to me, Clara. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
That's so adorable.
That's so beautiful.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And it rings true because of a moment we'll bring up in a second.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's absolutely lovely, this whole sequence, right? The you know, they've got their cracker. The doctor has to help Clara pull the cracker in the same way that Clara had to help 11 pull his cracker.
It's what's known as a parallel, Lawrence.
It's one of the I did the Leo Point meme. I went, huh? Look.
Yeah.
I saw it. I like this, man. Clara like seems genuinely happy. She's travelled. She's taught in various countries. She's had many suitors, but turned them away.
Yeah, and the doctor asks, they all said no to you.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I turned them down. Good for her.
Yeah.
And I would just like to point out as well, to people saying it's not necessarily romantic, I feel like it's kind of explicitly said here that it is.
Yes.
Really.
Yes.
Because
Clara's like, I want to kiss you, basically, big time. But
he's like, so you never found anyone else? And she's like, nah, not really. And he says, no one ever matched up to Danny, a man who she said she loved. Okay.
Yes.
And Clara says, well, there was one man, but, you know, he was impossible. Clearly talking about the doctor.
Yeah.
So, like, that's...
Come on, man.
That's pretty black and white to me.
But yeah, my takeaway from this was the people that are still denying it, it's in my brain now, and this genuinely, I mean no disrespect by this, right? But it's akin to, you can take the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Like, it's there on the paper. Like, I don't know kind of what else the show needs to do to say this is quite clearly what we're going for, I think.
Yeah, maybe. So it's like, yeah, doctor's like, oh, we should do this every Christmas. And Clara's like, yes, because every Christmas is last Christmas. And he's like, oh, I really wish that I'd come back earlier. And then Santa strolls in and is like, fucking do you, cunt?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? And they're both like, oh shit, what?
Yeah.
And then the doctor wakes up again on a different planet, or the same planet maybe, somewhere else. And he's like, Clara! And then runs towards Clara, wakes her up, and she's like, fuck, am I old? Am I old? What's going on? Am I old or am I young? Grabs her the mirror. Because he doesn't know. He's like, I've no fucking idea.
I love that. I fucking, mate, this is the scene, genuinely. Like, I went to myself, because I knew about this whole Jenna Coleman might be leaving kind of situation, right? And if it had stayed her old and the doctor and Clara had parted ways and she's an old woman, right?
Yeah.
It would have been a fascinating departure for the character, given that this is quite clearly a tragic love story that was never able to blossom into something, because both of them were too, like you keep saying, like broken and damaged to put pain aside and give it an honest go, right? I love that nature for it. I fucking absolutely adore the recommitment to one another.
I love the recommitment so much.
Yeah.
The actual ending to the episode, this part of the end here, it's so exciting, and it's so full of promise, and it's like Clara's like looking at herself in the mirror, and the doctor's just staring at her intently, and is just like, the TARDIS is outside. Let's fucking go.
It's let's fucking elope. Let's go to Vegas.
100%. Yeah, it's two people fully leaning in. 100%. Okay, Danny's not here anymore. There's no obstacles. Okay,
yeah.
Let's fucking do this and do this properly. Clara takes his hand, gives him a kiss on the cheek, and says Merry Christmas. It's so exciting. It's so riveting. This is two people who want to and should fuck on screen. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. Okay. It's the nature of, like, again, you were just saying about how rare it is to earnestly see 12 excited about stuff, right? And I feel like you get that again in the how. Firstly, it's absolutely beautiful that she goes, "Am I still old?" And he goes, "I don't know." Right.
Yeah.
And firstly, true, because he just said that, and that's a beautiful testament to their love and everything else, right? But the way he hurriedly and excitedly grabs the mirror, so Clara grabs it out of his hand. Right, and there's this notion that, I swear to God, if I'm young and I still have time, nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing is getting in my way again.
100%. Yeah.
Fascinating fucking episode. I said last week I've never been more excited to go into Series 9. Oh my God, mate, this lit a fire under my ass. Like,
I'm very excited. Yeah. I also just the doctor's lines, all of time and space is sitting out there in a big blue box. Don't even argue. Let's just fucking go. Man. That's what he said. Yeah. It's good stuff.
And then Nick Frost has dropped a sly tangerine on the windowsill.
Oh, yeah, they're down in the TARDIS, and they're like, oh, bloody hell, I never get a second chance. Don't even know who to thank for this.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there's a big tangerine there.
You should know who to thank. He came in and said, shall we do this all again or something? Like, let's rewrite this.
Well, yeah, that's good. Because, again, though, it does kind of leave off the episode with, like, Santa is real, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bit of fun Christmas joy after all.
Yeah.
You know?
For the kids who are like, is he real? Is he not real? I don't understand any of this. What's happened?
If you have young people listening, just stop them listening now, okay?
Yeah. We'll give you 5 seconds.
We'll give you a time. Once I caught a fish alive.
6,
7, 8, 9,
9,
10. Then I let it go again. Anyway, that's enough time.
Yeah.
That's how I found out. Because of movies and shit. Because Christmas movies are always like, Santa, you're not real.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? And I was like, and as a young boy, I was like, so if the parents always think Santa isn't real, that must mean Santa isn't real. Because then why would they be so shocked otherwise?
Because they're the adults. They should know.
Because they're the adults. They know what life is. Dumb kids don't know what life is. That's how I figured it out. And I was like,
Do you remember the specific movie?
Miracle on 34th Street. A movie which I love to this day.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah.
But, the whole premise of that is Santa or not real,
Yeah.
okay? They take him to fucking court, you know? Well, yeah.
That's a good... I've never considered that. Yeah, Christmas movies are inherently about, Christmas miracles. They're not real and only dumb kids believe in them. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Dumb kids. And you're like,
Yeah.
I guess?
I guess so.
Fuck me, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I guess they're just expecting kids not to question it, really.
Yeah,
It's
I guess so.
Yeah, we're dumb kids and we like Christmas too.
Yeah.
Anyway, get your dumb kids listening again. It's fine.
Yeah. Don't just fucking start playing your device. Get your kids' devices out and to go stream the Still Got Legs podcast.
This is family friendly.
Yeah.
You cunts.
You see that little E, that little E in the corner? Don't worry about it.
That's for everyone.
Yeah,
right? It's E for everyone.
That's one of your best, if I'm honest.
All right, what's it time for now? It's time for this.
Weirdo of the Week.
Weirdo. Get a breath after that.
Yeah, that was quite a commitment.
This is everyone's favourite section of the show where we get to take a chance to look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little fuckers who come across our screen each and every week. Lawrence, who is your weirdo for this week?
So, it's Patrick Troughton's son, not for being a pervert.
Patrick Moore?
Did I say Patrick Moore?
No, you didn't.
Okay, you got me confused. I'm in my own head now. So, yeah, right, Patrick Troughton's son in this is a pervert, and that is weird.
Yeah.
That's not why he's on the list.
All right, why is he on the list?
He's on the list because the doctor goes, we've all got the same forehead pain. And the doctor's like, isn't that weird? And he's like, fucking mid-turkey leg. He's like, why would that be weird? We've all got the same pain. And he says it to the doctor, like the doctor's dumb for bringing this up. He's like, why would that fucking thing that would be really specific and crazy, like, it's happening to all of us, doctor. That's normal. And the doctor's like, you're a moron. You're a fucking idiot. And then he dies, like, immediately after.
He does die. It's not immediately after. It's quite a while after that.
Well, for my joke, it's immediately after.
Okay, great. Once again, let's ruin Lawrence's joke, everyone.
But yeah, he's a weirdo. That's a weird thing to say. What do you mean? Like, we've all got cancer. That's cool and normal. That's chill, actually. I don't know what the issue is.
Do we all have cancer?
Yeah, me and you.
We actually do all have cancer. Do you know this?
I didn't know this, and now I'm scared.
No, everyone has, maybe this is wrong. I just heard this once. So this might have absolutely zero.
Various nurses and doctors listening to this screaming right now.
This could probably maybe very easily disproved, but something I heard once is that apparently we all have cancer within us. It's just it just needs to go bad for it to actually.
Oh, it needs to activate.
No, like I don't know, like a tumor can make it go bad or some shit. I don't really know, to be honest, but yeah.
The dumbest fucking thing I ever heard, right? And this was a kid, and if you're listening, you're a generational fucking idiot. Right?
Shout.
Yeah. This kid.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably around there. Yeah. I don't know exactly where.
All right.
But yeah, well, we've got their addresses, so it's fair, isn't it?
Not.
No, I don't know where he's from. He went to school around where I went to school.
All right, great.
But yeah, so he once upon a time, right? And I genuinely paused after he said this, thinking, "Oh, this guy's doing a joke." It wasn't a joke, right? He had just recently heard that smoking can cause cancer, right? And
how old is he?
I think he would have been at least 14, 15.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not joking. He literally said, "What do you mean? What, like they just put cancer in random cigarettes?" And like, I've never seen a teacher have to just take a deep breath before they go, what happens is...
Wow.
Yeah, very, very stupid. Anyway, what's going on? The outro. That's what's going on.
No, my weirdo.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was talking about...
I guess my weirdo doesn't matter, everyone.
Sorry, I got carried away. What, Nathan, who is your weirdo, please?
My weirdo is Clara.
Okay, yeah.
And to be fair, it's not really her fault, and it's not really this episode's fault, okay?
Okay.
But it is a little weird that she moved into this big Victorian special house just for Christmas, and then moved back into the same flat for Series 9, okay?
Yeah.
It's look, I get they just probably wanted a nice big house for Christmas, and they didn't know that she was coming back for Series 9 probably when they filmed most of this.
Yeah, they were setting her up to be an old woman in her lovely house. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But still, just one of those things. And it's kind of a cop-out one, but whatever.
No, I don't even... It's not necessarily a cop-out. It's weird. It'd be really weird if Rose was in the Powell estate all fucking season, and at the end she's in a manor house, and then it's back to the Powell estate.
That is true. Yeah. I just live in this big fucking mansion now. So.
Don't mind me. Jackie's got all the cupboard space in the world she could need.
Anyway, good for Clara and her big Christmas house.
Yeah,
there you go.
Good on it.
Maybe she rented out an Airbnb for Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might, but then she does live in it forever, and
yeah, she does live in it forever. Yeah. But
and she wakes up in it.
She could have bought it from the Airbnb owner. I don't know.
They could have, with some careful little cuts and some careful little shots here and there, right? They could have really just said, "That's that dream house. She's living her dream scenario with Danny."
I was tempted to not include it because I thought when I was watching it again, I was like, "Oh no, it's just a dream. It's all part of the dream." But then I'm like, "Oh no, she isn't at the end though." Yeah. Which is the same.
It could have been so easy. They could have had this big idyllic house that they grow old in together. That's their dream. Like But no. Yeah. Also, that house is not in London. It's just, I don't know what.
If it is, Clara's not for it.
Yeah. The teacher's salary, mate.
It could be in London, not on Clara's salary. Okay.
Maybe Danny paid out some fat life insurance we don't know about.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, he probably had a military pension. So
that's true. Yeah, but Clara's not entitled to it though. They're not married.
Oh, yeah, true. She could have pulled some strings.
Yeah. She's got the dog to break in, steal money.
She's got a psychic paper. Probably stole some psychic paper and just like, yeah, look at this.
I'm married. This is my ID. Right. It says Clara, Danny's wife.
I'm married. Give me money.
I'm married. Danny's wife. Fuck you. Nathan, it is bloody time for the audience to have their say.
I love nothing more than this.
Same. If you're new, you can write in on the emails or the Discord and let us know your thoughts on the episode. We look through, we pick some out, we read them on the show. I presume we haven't got any emails because we fucked this, haven't
we? There was one which came through today, and by today I mean like 3 o'clock this morning.
Right.
Which was kind of for the last episode, but also kind of not. Because I think they say that they realised they missed it, but anyway, so whatever, fuck it, here's this.
Okay, sure.
This is from Howler. Hi, N and L. Just N and L.
That's cool, man. I'll go about that.
Just realised I missed the train on writing my thoughts on Series 8 finale. I've been going through a sad spell and hoping it'll pass soon. I'm sorry to hear that. So haven't even listened to the episode yet. But all I remember from the episode is that this is the best of Clara. Clara X12 are the best pairing for all of New Who, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong, is an idiot, and their mum's a hoe. Brackets. Read the last part like that meme, or don't. You have free will. I will. I do enjoy that meme.
It's a great meme.
Whoever threw that paper, your mum's a hoe. Clara only gets better from here, and cannot wait for Heaven Sent and Hellbent, and the meaning of... I'm not going to say that because potentially spoilers. But yeah, this episode, Dark Water, again, it's not the episode we're discussing, but sure. Also has one of my absolutely favorite lines of the entire series. Pretty sure you're fawned over in this episode. Maybe. Oh, this was for Dark Water? Oh, it's even more out there then.
It's two-part. You can get around it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Usually listening to one of your episodes puts me in a happy mood, and I'm always grateful for you guys to lift my spirits. Now, the only thing that is helping is that I'll have 3 episodes to listen to when this passes. Anyways, love you guys, and since AHP is over now, I'm going to recommend everyone get a pet. Seriously, do. It seems daunting, and it works out. They do wonders for your mental health. Everyone go adopt a pet, and to convince you, I'm attaching a picture of my puppy with his Easter toy. And let me tell you, this dog looks fucking adorable.
I'm on my way.
What a absolutely beautiful good boy this is. Love Howler on the Discord. P.S. I now constantly use "It's just a phone, Clara" anytime my phone rings. Thanks, Nathan. It's super annoying. You are most welcome.
Right, let me find a picture of this dog or a pet. Where is this email? What the fuck?
It's literally the second email in the inbox. Underneath the one from Canva saying your payment is failed.
Yes. Oh my god, this dog is adorable.
Very adorable, right?
Oh my god, the colouring on that dog is gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful little boy.
Oh.
A beautiful
Also,
pup.
might I say, good furniture choices too.
Oh, all right, okay.
This is a nice furniture.
A bit weird.
No, it's a nice wooden piece, Nathan.
Yeah, there's a little console table in the background, but sure.
You never complimented a table?
I have complimented a table, but I don't know. It's not the focus of the picture.
No, I understand. I'm just saying I'm getting in the extra details. Anyway, thank you.
Right,
thank
great.
you. That's very, very kind of you to say. And thank you for writing that recently, but 3 weeks ago.
Absolutely. And I hope things get better for you.
Yeah.
I'm no stranger to a tough time like that, so feel better.
To echo
Love you.
as well, by the way. Yeah, do get a pet.
Yeah.
Pets are awesome, man. Pets are so sick.
Pets rock. Yeah, pets are sick.
Yeah.
Love a pet.
You don't like mine. You always make fun of Rosie.
It's not that I don't like Rosie. I do like Rosie, but you're so relentless, man.
I go out of my way to always annoy you with her. I'm that meme where it's like he keeps showing me pictures of his kids or pets. Oh my god, when I actually have a kid, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Oh my god, fucking hell.
Nathan, look at this.
That's great, man.
Same picture of a child in a various different poses. Anyway, on the Discord, Harwin/Harry says, "Hi fellas, this is my first time trying."
Hello.
Always catches me when you do that. This is my first time trying for Still Got Thoughts. I'm still working my way through SGL's Series 7 run, so I'm almost caught up after binge listening to you for the last few weeks. That's very kind. Thank you for doing so.
Yes.
Personally, this is a high-tier Christmas special for me. It's if a little bit of a questionable choice for an audience of kids potentially still in their Santa years. But Nick Frost is divine casting, if you ask me, and the nonsensical plot just ... flows so smoothly? ?
Yes.
I can't speak for anyone else, but I watched this for the first time and I never noticed the dream I can't read this word. I suck at reading.
Incongruities.
There we are.
Incongruities? I don't know.
Something like that. Of the premise makes for a great forehead slapping, of course, sort of twist. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, Suit Talk. This is to my how did we not bring this up? I meant to bring this up as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing this up, Harwin/Harry.
Yes,
now we
thank
can
you.
do more episode here. Also, Suit Talk, this is to my memory the introduction of 12's casual hoodie and a t-shirt under the doctory coat look. I will not hear a bad word about it. I think this looks great. Capaldi looks hot here for pretty much the entirety of the rest of his run after the kind of bland Series 8 aesthetic. It really sells a Doctor Who is tired and has stopped caring about the overperforming to his reputation, and builds gloriously on the I'm an idiot speech from the previous episode. I do think the final scene is a bit messy, and the narrative clearly feels like a Clara finale, which is a bit messy, but I also love 12 and Clara's dynamic throughout Series 9, so this patchwork survival scene is vindicated by that in my eyes.
You're an idiot for that last comment.
No, you can see it's very clearly tacked on, but I love it for that.
No, I love it. It's perfect. I agree about the 12 outfit thing, by the way.
Yeah.
And my favorite look of 12's is coming up in literally the very next episode that we're going to discuss.
Okay, all right.
So I'm very excited to get into that.
Interesting.
Some good fun moments, and oh, what a look he has in that episode.
Is it like a... Well, I guess I'll wait and see. I'll wait until tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll find out literally fucking tomorrow, mate. All right?
Less than 24 hours from now, we'll be discussing this.
Exactly.
I tell you what, I do really like this, though. The hoodie really works for 12's, like, nonchalant, chill vibes kind of Doctor.
Yeah. Oh, there's a I just remembered there's a prologue to the episode that we should watch.
Okay.
Anyway, good. Thank you, Harwin/Harry.
Yes, thank you very, very, very much. The next thought comes in from R.W. Vasquez, who says, a horror movie called Alien does seem like the kind of thing that would ruffle some alien feathers. Just wait until the Doctor actually watches it and finds out that the alien that kills someone looks exactly like one of his past regenerations. He's going to be livid.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't listen to that because I was reading something. I'm sorry.
John Hurt is an alien.
No, I'll find it. I'll find it here. Who was it? R.W. Vasquez?
Yeah.
Okay. John Hurt.
Great. Well worth the wait that was.
John Hurt is an alien. Yeah, good stuff.
He is indeed. Do you want to read one out?
Sure. Carney Mark II says, I wish we saw more of Shona.
You picked the one that is less than a sentence.
All right, fine. Good fucking fuck says, best Doctor Who Christmas special to date. Top 10 episode. Edit. Also, just FYI, 19% of the Discord server still has their Christmas tree up. Can you do a PSA that it's time to take care of that shit? Nah. Yeah. It's on them, you know?
Yeah.
Look, if you feel like you just want to keep the Christmas vibes going, who am I to disagree?
Yeah,
you know?
We're literally talking about this in March, so like...
Yeah. If anything, like, I'm going to put my tree up right now.
Yeah.
Actually.
In fact, fuck you, Ari. All right? Everyone put your tree up and post pictures of it.
Yeah. Everyone go put your Christmas tree up and then send the pictures into the chat, all right?
And tag Ari every time.
Tag Ari, yeah.
Last one we will read out.
The fuck, whatever.
Yeah, whatever that name is.
Yeah.
Stop it. Frankly.
Wow.
It's really annoying. I can't work out who's who. Last one I'll read out. This one comes from John Swanson 42 on the Discord. This isn't my favourite Capaldi Christmas special. That's the next one. But it's fun. My only complaint, not enough Nick Frost. Don't get Nick Frost as Dream Santa and make him play second fiddle to Dream Danny. Oh, and you can tell they added that last scene later on as they didn't know if Jenna Coleman was going to stay or not. I do feel like that frustratingly leads to her not having much of an arc or story this season until the end, but that's a later thing. By this season, do they mean season 9?
I think you're wrong and insane, okay? But good for you.
Do they mean Series 9 or Series 8, though?
I think they mean Series 9 by that.
Yeah, okay.
And I think they're wrong and insane.
Interesting. Is Series 9 coming up? Is this the Heaven Sent series?
Lawrence, shut the fuck up.
I want to know. Oh, wait, quickly, before we move on.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, sorry. General sum-ups on Series 8, please.
I had a great time.
Yeah. If I'm honest, one of my favourites. One of my favourites this series.
Goated with the Source. Yeah. Goated Doctor. Goated Companion. Goated TARDIS.
Yeah, TARDIS is fucking sick, yeah.
Truly goated Master.
Yeah, goated Master, for sure.
Truly goated with La Source.
Yeah, good Dalek
That's
episode,
French
I think.
for goated with the Source.
Goated with La Source.
So, there you go.
Lovely. Yeah, man. Series 8 joins the roster of the high caliber series, I think.
All-timers.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, only gets better next season.
Hot damn. Okay, well then maybe I'll kick Series 8 off for Series 9.
Series 9 is my favourite season.
Damn.
So,
of all who?
Of all who?
That's wild, brother. That is crazy stuff. And speaking
Hot
of crazy
diggity
stuff.
damn.
Hot diggity damn indeed. Nathan, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And this is not the bit we normally do this for, but
No, there was some times where I didn't listen, I'll be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, but that makes it extra interesting when you do, and it makes me appreciate it more.
Good stuff. Thank you for being a good friend.
and to you.
Aww.
We started this show having fierce arguments, by the way.
It's true.
If you enjoyed the show, give us a little 5-star review. You can follow us on Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok at StillGotLegsPod. Join the Discord. You can share your thoughts.
You can follow us on TikTok because sometimes Lawrence remembers to post.
I've been doing better. All right, I've been doing better.
I don't know if you did for a little while, but I feel like you got worse again.
Yeah, all right. Look, it's true. I get bad. I fall into old habits and I get bad at it.
Yeah,
but it's fine. Join the Discord. You can share your thoughts on the episode, or you can email them over to stillgotlegspodcast@gmail.com. That would also be cool. And Nathan, it's time for big thank yous. Firstly, thank you first and foremost to you.
Yay! Who's next?
No? Anyone else?
I just thanked you!
Yeah, but for this now specifically, it's a different thing.
I already thanked you once. Don't fucking push your luck.
All right, fine. Thank you.
Bop. Thank you to PS for being cool on Discord and doing all that. Thank you to Melina and Nina for helping out and being mods and shit. And thank you to you for subbing to our Patreon, maybe. And if you did, we'll thank you right now with a little shout out. By the way, you can join our Patreon where we get cool stuff. You get cool stuff. We get 3 bonus podcast episodes a month. You get show notes on there. You get a cool little badge for Discord. And you also will get a mug after 6 months of continuous membership. So it's good stuff. Patreon.com/stillgotlegs. But right now, we're going to thank some of those people who have signed up and supported us. So, first of all, I want to thank Simmerberg from Sheffield. And what we do here, by the way, is we do a little fun backstory to find out how these people joined us. Bob, you got something to say?
Fuck me, man. Look, there's you've hit the beats.
Yeah,
but what a sloppy fucking get around that was.
Oh, sorry, I don't have your script in front of me.
Exactly, okay. That's why you shushed me.
Yeah, but I did it all off memory, so that's fine.
You didn't have to, is my point.
Anyway, thank you to Simmerberg, again, from Sheffield. So Sheffield is famous for Steel and the movie Full Monty. So we
picked them up at a nude show.
Yeah, so we picked up Simmerberg. They were actually on stage performing the Full Monty. And the TARDIS landed literally on top of him. On top of them. And so they materialized within the TARDIS. You know how that happens. And so everyone at the show went mad because it was just as if they were about to take off their pants.
Yeah.
So everyone was really angry and they started throwing things at the TARDIS.
We were promised the Full Monty.
Well, we're inside and safe, and the assembled hordes of Genghis Khan can get through that door, so we're all fine.
That's not fair. I've been strategically resting this gag to bring it back. Fuck's sake.
And anyway, Simmerberg is on board now, but they're also in their pants. But good for them, you know.
Yeah. There's a shockingly large amount of Discord patrons that are in their pants and in the TARDIS.
Is there?
Yeah, there seems to be a few.
Good on them, I reckon.
Kelly Martin, who we picked up in Crew, Nathan.
Did we pick them up in Crew, or are they from Crew?
They're from Crew, sorry. But again, I won't be wrong, so we also picked them up from Crew.
Okay, great.
And
I feel like you often are wrong.
There's a little I don't know if you know this, right? But crew is actually is a term for people that make shows and like various movies and such, right?
And that's where the term comes from, is
it?
It comes from people who make shows and movies. They never existed before that. It's not like there was crews on ships,
no,
or you know, anything else in history. It comes solely from the production of TV shows and movies.
Look, firstly, shush. Secondly, Kelly Martin, unfortunately, has been dealt the short straw because whilst we have been, you're absolutely correct, amassing a large following of patrons aboard the TARDIS week by week. Yes. Kelly Martin is unfortunately on the crew and therefore is allowed inside the TARDIS, but it's the wooden one with nothing inside of it.
Oh no!
It's the crew. It's the crew TARDIS. It's the on the set of Doctor Who TARDIS that they use for the actual filming of the show.
So they're not even allowed in the TARDIS with us?
No, well they are allowed in with us, but we're all very cramped.
Okay.
We're all squished. All like I don't know, fucking 10 of us or however many people we've picked up so far.
That's kind of mean. They kind of really did draw the short straw.
Yeah, so I'm sorry about that.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Next up is... That's kind of shit. Next up is Ronan Whitehouse, who is from Barnsley.
Oh.
And Barnsley is, of course, famous for the movie Keyz, the story of a little boy and his bird. You ever seen Keyz?
I have not.
Beautiful movie. Story about a little boy and his pet bird, which is good stuff.
Yeah.
So in honor of that, we found Ronan when he was with his pet bird, and then we just kidnapped them both.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's like, hey, I like the look of your bird.
So many of yours end in kidnapping.
It's fine. We're like, hey, we want you and your birds to join us. This sounds like I'm being sexist and using
bring
the term
your missus along.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, a bird is an actual bird. I just want to stress that. Okay. So you and Kez come along. So they did, and we kidnapped them. So there we go.
Well, there we go. So
held hostage, but in a fun way. You know, they gotta hang out in the time.
That's what I like about it. So often yours come with us, okay, and then we kidnap them. We've already gained their consent, but we still go the extra mile of kidnapping them.
It's good stuff, you know.
The last little straggler that we picked up this week, Nathan, was Teresa Wagner, right? Who is from Minneapolis.
Minneapolis in MN.
In MN,
which I believe is
MILF Nation.
No, what state is MN?
I don't know, man.
Montana?
Yeah, sure. Hannah, Montana.
Look it up. Look it up.
Making me look stuff up.
Is it Montana? It's not Maine. Maine is ME.
Minnesota.
Which one's MN? Minnesota. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Don't say it like you got an American accent. You don't. What do you?
Minnesota.
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 I could do with
Go Vikings.
I could do with a mini soda, Nathan.
All right.
Anyway, Teresa Wagner, right, from Minneapolis. We picked Teresa up in what I'm going to say is Minnesota. A field.
In Minnesota?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, but the field's somewhere else. It's a space field.
Okay. Ohio?
Yeah. Space Ohio in a field.
Space Ohio. Not space Minnesota?
No, Ohio.
Okay. All right.
They're out traveling.
Okay.
So they were on a space field, and they were actually in a spot of bother, which is what the TARDIS actually homed in on. You know, the TARDIS said there's a distress beacon going out, right? I don't know. There wasn't really much of a distress beacon. What?
Yeah. In Space Ohio.
Yeah, in Space Ohio. Yeah. This is not you're finding it hard to grapple with this Space Ohio.
It's fine. Go on.
Okay. So yeah, there was a distress beacon going out. Turns out Teresa was going, help! Right, the TARDIS landed, it materialised. And when we opened the door, a large horde of cows come roaming in. Mm-hmm. Right? And then what happened after that, Nathan? Right, and I'm taking a pause for dramatic effect here. What happened after that was Teresa ran in after the cows, lasso in hand, and was attempting to herd them up. But in a way that was quite unconventional, in the way that they were trying to lasso all the cows at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a success because now we have so many people on board the TARDIS that we were all able to help with this situation. Right? We dragged the cows out. And then Teresa said, I don't know why I had cows. I don't know what this scenario was. Can I come on the TARDIS, please? And we said, yeah, there's no reason as to why you can't.
Fucking alright, brother. Alright. That was a really long fucking walk there. Alright. For as soon as I heard horde of cows, I was like, all this is going to be built into some fucking Genghis Khan show.
No.
But it didn't.
It should have done.
Yeah, maybe it should have. All right, good stuff. Thank you, Simmerberg. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Ronan. Thank you, Teresa. Make yourself comfortable. Grab a fucking cocktail or a TARDIS smoothie or whatever.
Yeah.
And
what's a TARDIS smoothie?
It's a smoothie, but in a TARDIS.
In a TARDIS like mug.
No, it's just in a TARDIS.
Oh,
any smoothie that you drink in the TARDIS is a TARDIS smoothie.
Oh, I see. I thought you were inferring that smoothies were TARDISes inherently.
No. It's just any smoothie that is consumed within the TARDIS is a TARDIS.
So a regular smoothie. If you cross the threshold with a normal smoothie.
If you're drinking a smoothie, if you've got yourself like an innocent smoothie or something, okay, and you're just drinking that, and then you walk into the TARDIS, you're now drinking an innocent TARDIS smoothie.
I understand now. All right.
Yes.
This makes sense. Anyway, thank you for listening. We'll see you next Monday at 10 a.m. And Nathan, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you right fucking now, brother. We got another one to do.
Oh, my Lord.
Bye.
Bye.